Did you hear about that brand new thing? Everyone is already complaining. Hop in the chat, give us a shout. Wait till you see what Digger and Johnny are talking about. It's game over with Johnny and the Canuck. Laughing at a world that sort of sucks, so just forget the plan. It's game over, man. So sit in the chat, let's have a laugh. Hours planned are 3.5. Digger squirrels driving Johnny mad, reading chat backwards, making people laugh. Hey, who's yelling in the back? It's Al unloading on a dog's back. It's game over with Johnny and the Canuck. Laughing at a world that sort of sucks, so just forget the plan. It's game over, man.
Oh, I'm choking on a cat hair. Ah. Oh, that's horrible. Oh dear, Fluffy, Lord. No, literally, I think it was Fluffy. We don't have a Fluffy here. Welcome to the show, Cripple Canuck. How's it going? Good to see you. Good to see everybody. I am sore as fuck. I did not sleep well.
I'm in the same boat.
These goddamn naps are killing me. And by naps, I mean when I go to bed. I'm not going to make it. Oh, how's it going today? Thursday show. Yes, there's a show. Thursday show happening here. Thursday a show happening right now. As I load these
Believe it or not.
story links. I know, it's surprising. 2 in a row, like, oh my god, whoa. We had so much amazing support yesterday that we're on to Tuesday, and we're at $35. So thank you guys again for all of that.
Yes, thank you.
So yes, thank you for all of that. To remove cancers, hoping for the best. Well, I wish your father the best of luck in his cancer endeavors. I meant to clean these.
Keep them in my prayers then.
I love my lens cleaning bottle. It literally just feels like somebody sneezed when you spray it, and it's just and it's just like, oh, like somebody just freaking unrepentant mouth sneezed on you. Great. But the results are phenomenal, so fuck me. I mean, what do you want? What do you want? You want clean glasses, or you want to not feel like somebody blew their nose on? I'll take the clean glasses. YOLO, cancel hatred here. Okay. T73, we joke around a lot. Have you and EQ thought of a date for a show yet? No, we have not. He might have messaged me. I haven't checked. I'll be honest, it's completely my fault. I haven't checked Twitter. But
yeah, he's in here too. He's your boy to get back to me. My DM after stream, please.
Okay.
And thanks. So yeah, there's one there that you haven't gotten.
We'll see. I kind of have a lot going on, and I don't know that I've we'll see. I don't know.
Throw it out there, EQ. I've got a birthday stream happening on Saturday. So just friends and drinks and spinning wheel of death. If you wanted to come and join us, I can send you an invite.
There's an
idea. Hang out. Oh, we can hang out and get to know each other and shit while I get paid to do things that are not.
Cancellation from Rumble can't change my username on Twitch. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. It's whatever.
Oh, my Discord is
Sounds good. What time roughly? Well, you were thinking
it's
what?
2 p.m. Pacific. So 5 Eastern.
Okay.
On Saturday.
Let's see. Yeah, I have Tokyo. I don't have London on my clock. I have a calendar clock with 4 different time zones on there, but do whatever. So yeah, there you go. And I'll look at that DM thing.
MSIP Digger 420 on YouTube. Oh, perfect. You'll be finishing your stream just as we're kicking off. So
sweet.
Yeah, I'll send you an invite. Yeah. Should be a good time.
Should be fun. I have to get stuff for that when I go out on Saturday too. I forgot. Oof. Saturday's
Yeah,
gonna
thank you.
suck, like in terms of going out in the heat and everything else.
Getting everything done. Yeah.
Yeah, but I've got to get my hair cut. This has got to get done. This stuff is too much. I can't do anything with it.
Yeah.
It's fluffy. It makes it. It's just. It's useless. So fuck it. It's got to go. And then yeah. And after that, we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
oh man, my Discord is just not doing cool. Would you mind if I hopped out and hopped back in again? I can't
that's fine.
see any.
That's fine.
All
Let me find your I assume you're gonna be right back, so I don't need to turn anything off. For our show today, we've got a whole bunch of stuff to get into. Dear Lord,
if I can find
we had a crazy day yesterday, so that was great. A bird in the bush is worth 2 jugs in the hand.
Sorry, I can't. There's the button.
Thank you, Laglass. That's a very, very unique phrase. Don't know that I've heard that before. I'll be honest, I didn't catch the show, Chevy JB.
Oh, that's a lot better.
Because my body is just fucking racked. What is your Discord channel? What Discord channel? Like the one that I'm on? I'm not. No. Well, this is a private thing. It's not like it's open for people. The rest of it, like the text stuff that people can put in, I don't know. We don't do stuff on Discord, so I don't have it readily available. I use Discord for gaming and other stuff like that, and it's convenient for her to do this show this way through Discord, since I already have that set up. So that's all that is. Let's see. So yeah, we have. Fuck, I'm completely out of. It's just a weird day for me, just all over. Right? I had so much shit happening before the show, and then like I had so much trouble with like sleeping. I get 4 hours, and then I'm fucked, and it's just my brain is shot. The new UK PM has gotten rid of digital ID. Well, good for him.
Oh, really? Oh, good. That's very good.
I meant I like T7. I'd say you don't do much there, and I don't know. Let's see if I can. I don't know Discord well enough to know how to grab my channel link, like just like that. Invite to server. Okay. Let's see. And how do you use copy button to send the link to a friend? Okay, so that's the copied link. And from what I've been told, this link doesn't work. People are like, oh, you sent me a link and it didn't work. So here we go. Control V, enter. What did that post? That posted the Discord link. You can use that. Supposedly. But I've had people tell me it doesn't work. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. The thing says invite to server. I say click copy link. That's the link it gives me. Like I'm retarded. I don't know.
If it doesn't work, you can just send me a pardon me, add me as a friend on Discord, and I can get you the invite. I'm still Digger 420.
But yeah, and I was also letting people know it's not like we do a whole lot of stuff on Discord.
We don't. Yeah, it's not an
active Discord server. It got set up just for the purposes of gaming, and then like with people online and doing like Xbox stuff now. Like if I do Xbox stuff, like we did, what was it? Shit, I'm trying to remember.
Rivals with
no. I've played Marvel Rivals, but that's on my PC. But like I played with the Florida boys, as we called them back in the day. What was it? Grand Theft Auto. We did Grand Theft Auto. The heist thing. We did the submarine heist. My favorite one is still the submarine heist. It was just a great time. Discord is as active as Johnny's legs. That's just hurtful. It might be expired. I don't know how to get the new one then. I'm a huge fan of Natural Jugs. Great sponsor. Well, Hooters Girl All Natural Jugs is our studio sponsor for this month, which gives us this week, the remainder of this week, which is just today and tomorrow, and then next week and the week after. And then we're doing the next GoFunding stream for August. So,
yeah.
Hooray. All the fun stuff. I was volunteering this morning, so I didn't get to listen live, but it was good. Okay.
Cool. I'll go look for the clips after the show.
Was it about me? Did I do something by not like it's Thursday? I'm not even there. I don't know.
Hey, Beth.
Anyways, Discord works fine, says Pab Fargo. Thank you, Pab Fargo. I appreciate that. So then I guess then there you go. Oh wait, I linked it in the wrong one though. I linked it in YouTube. You're over there.
Oh,
You know what, Johnny? If you're not a tired, it goes a lot easier. Nobody fucks it up like you do, buddy. That's right. It's a skill. All right, there we go. Why does chemistry hate me? I mean, what do you mean? What does chemistry hate you with today? You're graduated, right? Like he graduated. He doesn't have classes and stuff anymore. So now it's just the work. The work of chemistry hates him. I'm
actual work, like he wasn't actually working beforehand.
Let me ask, how badly does it hate you? Would you like her to read something? We can get a book real quick.
I got a book right here. I could start reading for you. And it'll really hate you.
Oh, it was about his stream fucking up. He ended up restarting the stream and haven't gotten to the second half. Well. There's a million and one reasons that stuff could happen.
Yeah, and it's from the sounds of it, Aaron's as good with tech as I am, which is not very good at all.
I have zero info on that. I'm not his tech guy, nor would I want to be, because I'm slightly tech savvy. I have people I can ask and people I can talk to, and I have an understanding of both audio video equipment and computer equipment. But it's very limited because I've built computers and stuff, but like hold your fucking tits. It was like in the fucking 90s and shit. Like I used to build my own PCs back in the day, like order the motherboard and put all like, so I've done all that stuff, but I'm not very programming savvy. And yeah, like the way I word it, I know enough to do damage, like to myself, like, oops, I broke it. That's it. Just start reading. Maybe my instrument will break again and I can go home after troubleshooting for the rest of the day.
There you go.
If you play a live stream 15 to 30 seconds behind, it removes any live glitches on the listener end. Oh, that's good to know. I don't know if I have a delay set up on mine.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had like a hangnail that was driving me nuts and I couldn't. I'm a fidgeter. I couldn't notice it and be like, yeah, we'll do a 3.5 hour show and just ignore its existence. No. That's not what we do. I once managed to get Windows dual booted on the Stream Deck. Was hard as hell to set up. What do you mean? Okay. Here's my problem. I have a Stream Deck. I love it. Half the buttons don't work. Like some of the awesome ones work. Like one of my favorites.
You're a cunt.
Like, I love that button.
Yes.
I need that button in life. Like, I need to be able in life to go around. Like, when somebody's doing something or whatever, like it's easy for some people. I live in an area of Minnesota Nice. It's easy for some people to forget that there are still just like blatant dicks. So like someone might see that I'm going for a cart or something and take it. And that's one of those moments where it's just like, you saw me going there, moving at the speed of a snail. But you wanted that one because the other one over there clearly looks like a piece of shit. But you're like, fuck it, make the cripple drive the piece of shit. And that's a moment where I need the button. So I can just be like,
you're a cunt.
Like, it's fun. Stream Deck, Johnny, not Steam Deck, not Stream Deck. Oh, there's a lot of programmers in the, yeah, no, thank you. I don't want to do that. I don't want to trust people. Like, I have to know people to trust them with programming stuff. I appreciate the offer.
Grim Reaper's got a good idea, though.
What's that?
Tear your car horn out and put it in a speaker so you can play the You're a Cunt.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. That's actually, that would be a lot of fun. I mean, someone cuts you off. Beep, beep, beep. You're a cunt.
That would be a cooler horn than like the regular car horn. That would be a nice horn. Someone jumps in front of you.
You're a cunt.
Although I almost have to feel like I have to shorten it up to just the "you're a cunt" part. But Rim Reaper, I don't know. Key fob cunt. Ooh, there's a good idea. Put it on a key fob thing.
There you
Lab
go.
Glass says I'm an app man. If you belong to someone, we're behind an actual live stream. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, most of that. But here's the other thing: like computers need to be maintained. I don't know what he does to maintain his computer. Like, does he have an antivirus program? When's the last time he cleared his caches? Here's what I'll say. I got a computer after him, and that one's over there waiting for me to have some money left over to spend on like getting it fixed, which is going to be one of the first things I do after the moving situation gets figured out, because we keep hot potatoing this thing back and forth, and it's like, something's got to give. What the hole?
I gotta have more cowbell.
Did somebody just follow? Oh, T73 or Cancel Hatred just followed. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really got to fucking quit being lazy and fix that. And change that notification. Because that's also the subscription notification, in which case we have to actually ring the said cowbell. St. Caesar. So if they're canceling the whole digital ID thing, does that mean you get your other Twitch account back? Wasn't that what it was locked behind? I don't know. I'm an app man. Yeah, there's any number of things that could be affecting the PC that could make the stream slow or whatever.
Ordering cookies. That's good.
No, that is a Twitch issue, Johnny. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I would hope you could get your stuff back. We have a variety of stuff to actually get into today, so we can do that. But you might be leaving at any point.
At any time, I will get the call saying they will be here in 10 minutes, at which point I have to ditch you and empty my fridge and freezer.
Okay, so
yeah.
Follow-up question. If it were to say happen within the first hour that we're in now, I don't know how long this endeavor will take. But when it's done, do you want to come back, or are you saying when you tap out, we are dunskies for the day?
Well, we'll see how I feel. I just took some more meds.
All right.
So hopefully I can just come back in. It shouldn't. Allegedly, it should only take 20 minutes.
You know what we really need to do? We need to find a way to be more fiscally prudent, so we can afford to just have you on wine all the time. Won't that work? Just a little bit of wine? Just numb it up a little bit, or no?
Just a low dose of booze at all times. I don't know if
not at all times. Just peak hours of the day where you really need to just feel loose.
I don't know. We could give it a try.
I hate relying on gifted subs. Yeah, gifted subs. I use gifted subs as a way to keep funding this little boat, so I appreciate gifted subs. But I understand what you're saying, St. Caesar. As for programming things, like I said, I don't know. That's one of those where I've heard too many horror stories from people around me where they trusted somebody and then it turns out there was a thing. And it's like, so I don't know. What I really should do is learn, but my brain is not working as well. All right, let's go over to Rumble. I use the app. There are a few. Hey, MSO, good to see you. Digger is going to ditch Johnny to clean out. It's her refrigerator falling.
My ice box. I'm cleaning out my ice box.
Speaking of boxes, we watched Jennifer's Body last night.
Yes.
And still one of my all-time favorite movie lines is when she's she's over Megan Fox with the box cutter, and she's like, "You know what this is for, Jennifer? Cutting boxes." And then goes in. Oh, it was a good time. I love that movie.
It's a good movie. Yeah.
I nearly threw my Stream Deck out the window when it was crashing installing Windows. Can someone program a robot to put a 10-gauge slug through the things that are pissing me off? Absolutely, actually. There's plenty of robots that can handle that task. We got robots that can shoot guns now. They're doing supposedly supply runs for the military in Ukraine as a test run for their later efficacy, but we're just a little ways away from combat robot. There's now UFC fighting robots. I wouldn't mind a video if you've got some actual like real, like they're really UFC fighting robots. I'm interested.
Yeah. I saw something about
Interested.
that, but I didn't bother watching. I just assumed it wouldn't be very good.
Lagwas saying you should clean out your hot box as well. Oh, he's also suggesting you just need a good horse tranquilizer. What do you think about that?
Dude, right now, it's been days with very little relief. I would totally take a ketamine pill right now if I had one.
Well then, I again, if things really keep fucking bending me over in the booty hole around here and I end up going up there, like we're getting you a dehumidifier first thing. Like just a
Yeah.
constant, it gets the humidity of the area out. Like wherever we're gonna be together, there is going to be as little humidity as possible for you. Dear Lord, I didn't like that'll be somewhat beneficial to me, but I don't care. It's like it sounds like it's way worse for you than me in that regard. Like I'm waking up, like my pain and soreness is from the fact that like a cat, my leg would jerk and kick into my mattress because I sleep on my side. And even if I sleep like face up, it's just my leg's going to kick and it's just going to twitch. And so it's just the muscles get sore from that repetitive action all night
Yeah.
long. And like a normal person that does repetitive action to the point where their muscles start getting sore stops. But my brain is not operating this fucking machine, so it's going all the way. And then there's like burning sensations. So it sucks. It's fucking Hartskisville sucks balls McGillicuddy. But I'm like couple toots and I'm like, all right, we're okay. We can fucking deal. Like that's why I'm grumbly and grumpy all the time because I'm grumpy dwarf, but because of the wheelchair. But but it's just because I've had like this irritating like soreness all the time. But it just seems yours is way worse. So I don't know. Here's a video, Johnny. Skip around.
Mine comes and goes.
Thank you. I'll look at. Oh, also Los Federales with the robots. We'll check out both of them. The stickers thing. The way the stickers work. It put it up there. The stream stickers extension can be found by hovering over. Those are all over the place. You can bukkake the screen with stickers. There are some that like straight out terrify me now. What is it? The one with the mask. Just fucking.
I love the mask.
It's not like it's horrifying, but it's a jump scare of like it happens and it's like he dies coming from a face.
Yeah. Yeah, so my pain's still really bad. Like I said, it comes and goes and it hits me in different parts of the body. It's never in the same or even the same type of pain. But this has been Sunday night, and it's just keeps coming, and it's
I'm sorry.
very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we got to get you a dehumidifier. Like having that feature in an AC is one thing. But just literally a device that's sole purpose is let's get this moisture out of the fucking air.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that may help a bit. I mean, yeah. It'll help. Oh.
Johnny, you just need to check Digger's. What the heck is what's a wet bulb?
I don't know what a wet bulb is, but I'm assuming
it's
dirty. Being dirty.
Sounds dirty.
Yeah.
To which I will say it's on the list, so don't worry.
I'm gonna call it now. I really am.
Okay.
I can't hold it together. I'm not me.
That's totally fine, dude. I told you before we started, you seemed like you weren't in good shape, and I was like, you don't have to do this. You can chill and lay down or whatever, and hang out in the chat. Like you do, and hang out with us. But yeah, no, dude, don't feel obligated to be here. It's totes cool. So thank you.
Well, sorry guys. Come hell or high water, this Saturday is gonna happen.
Giggity.
So yeah, I'll see you guys on Saturday.
Yes,
I'll hang out in the chat. Thank you so much, Johnny. I'll talk to you later.
All the nation's AI security, Ukraine's battle tested drones. Thank you, T73. I'll get that in a second. Let's close out the Discord since she's. Oh, I have Zoom going still. Why? I never use that. Boom, and she's gone, and she's out of there. So All right. Let's go. Where were those links? Let me grab those. Again, we had so much crazy fun yesterday that we're into next week. Thank you again. I'm very honored that you guys help out with this program, and it is a privilege to get to do this for you. Biohacker, this is that. Did I not? I clicked his link. Oh, I hit. Again, I forgot. You can't hit control with these. Okay, so this is this one. Where was St. Caesar's? St. Caesar's was... Open the link. Okay, St. Caesar's is a similar one. But I'll probably be safer to play Los Federales since it's that. And then this one's the battle drones from T-73. WallStreetJournal.com. All right, so Ukraine's battle-tested drones, June armament surface. Do these have the videos? Oh, yeah, I have to pay for Wall Street Journal. But, yeah, they deployed those. When was this article published? July 21st. This is relatively new. The battle-tested drone boats are to be made in the U.S. for the first time. So they've been using drones as boats, and now we're making them. Cool. All right. Great. They're already using drones every which way. I guarantee you they've got armed robots. Speaking of armed robots, these robots are fighting with their arms and their legs. UFC robot style. All right. I gotta rewind this. Hold on. This is kind of cool as shit. Hold on a minute. Oh, his head ain't holding up so well. He got the stanky neck going on. I'm all for us building the battle bots, but can we make them maybe take a kick a little better? Because this dude's neck... I'll say this, like the Black Knight, this black robot is like, 'tis but a flesh wound. Arms off. I'll bite your legs off. This is the new Robot Wars. I mean, this would be okay. They fought better than Conor McGregor did, Johnny. Yes, but at his age, dude, Conor McGregor, like, no offense, one, dude's in amazing shape still at his age, but at his age, I still wouldn't fuck with him because I'm a pussy. And he's, you know, he's in a ring fighting. I mean, yeah, he's not winning, obviously, but it's more than I'm doing. How many people his age are still at it at a professional level? Yeah, he didn't perform so well. Fuck it, man. He's still doing the damn thing. This robot got damn near decapitated, and it's still throwing its fucking feet at him. That seems like that should be unfair. So the head isn't a vulnerable point? I mean, how can this robot tell where his opponent is and where to put his feet? Okay, never mind. He is kind of way the fuck off. Nope, they both are. Now it's just a display of ninja skills. I mean, give it a couple of years, and not many, like 3-4 years, and this will probably replace the UFC. We need another couple years to iron out the kinks, and then we'll really be ready to go. When are we doing Real Steel style stuff, where we have somebody train the robot to fight, and then they go? Nibba hit that emote. Yeah, he got the end zone dance down. Let's just see. All right, there we go. It looks like my younger brother learning to play Street Fighter on Sega. Dude, speaking of learning to play Street Fighter on Sega, I picked up Soul Calibur 6 again. I haven't played it in forever. I picked it up and started playing it again. I had to go back to like the tutorial level. Like, this is how long it's been. I felt like such a piece of shit. I had to go back to the tutorial level and relearn all my moves and how combos worked, and had to get the knack of timing the guard impacts down again. I was so humbled. I used to feel invincible in Soul Calibur games. Soul Calibur 6 was the one that I playing last that I felt the least strong on. But 2, 3, 4, like I was like, let's go. I don't give a fuck. Like, and ugh. It's been rough. You know what I need to do? And I'm sure it's on my Xbox somewhere. I gotta go boot up that Soul Calibur 2 remake again. That's what I gotta do. Don't try to play the latest one where you suck a dick, but it's got those cool Mortal Kombat-esque fucking finisher move things. Just play the fucking original one. Number 2 is the one for you. And then just go from there. But anyways, so the white robot is dancing. The black robot, honestly, I'm amazed it's still standing. Hey, buddy. We're going to do a show. You want to join us? I gave you treats this morning. Now you're just being annoying. Fair enough. I'll be over here if you want to join me. Square deal. Alrighty. So Al, yes, it was Al, Brian. He's right on the other side of this wall of monitors on the futon. And he is yowling weirdly, which makes me think he is either over there and he's not feeling well, which I hope not, or he just humped his dog, and I don't want to see what he's doing over there now. Anyways, back to this. The last link I dropped is the video details on the ground-based drones. Yeah, I saw that. I will get to that. We're going through this video, but thank you, T73. We'll get to that. I just, At this point, you're falling over because you can't hit his head. It's already detached. I'm really jealous of how able-bodied the decapitated one is and how able-bodied this one is, and yet I can barely walk across a room without spilling my water. This is not fair, God. This is not fair. Can I get their legs? Can I just have the bottom half of one of these things and it listens to my brain or something? Can I get cyber legs? Like, that'd be pretty cool if we could do that. That was the most disappointing thing, speaking of video games again, the most disappointing thing about Cyberpunk. They literally take a moment in the game, in the elevator, the news is that plays on the videos behind you, takes a moment to literally mention that in the world of Cyberpunk, multiple sclerosis isn't anything you can do with like cybernetic enhancement to combat that illness. So even if you have MS, we can't fucking do anything, man. We can give you an arm that shoots out a big mantis blade that can slice people in half. We can give you a thumb that turns into a laser whip. We can give you eyes that can x-ray through buildings, and we can give you the ability to hack people and make them K themselves. But that MS thing's a real bitch. You're just going to have to suffer. What dicks? Sorry, Johnny. We can't afford cyber legs. Best we can do is 2 celery sticks. Well, those federalized, then what's that? How is that much different than what I have now? That's quintessentially the way they are. They have 2 modes. They have crumple like fucking old newspaper, or they have stiff and stilty. And so they don't bend. They either go straight out or nothing at all. It's an all or nothing gig. I would think you could do Neuralink, but yikes. Yeah, man. In Cyberpunk, yeah, no, nothing you can do. Especially if the thing's affecting the old noodle. But that's what I've been told, ironically, realistically enough, that's what I've been told about everything else. Like, I've mentioned before to doctors, like, my legs spasm and they're a problem. Can we just amputate the fucking things? And they're like, actually, no, if you do that, your disease will just travel further up. And it's like, so the disease adapts to me fighting it. It's really a pain in the ass. It feels like a chess game, but I don't know who the opponent is, and they get to do more moves than I do. And there's no take-backsies. I just want to knight my pawn. All right, let's see what this was. YouTube short. Alrighty, let's go to this. Bada boom. This is the Ukraine catchers Russian position using only drones. Okay. So this is what we've got nowadays? This is war.
Soldier on the assault. On April 13th, 2026, Ukrainian forces used a coordinated force of ground robots and drones to capture an enemy position, forcing the Russian troops inside to surrender. The operation was carried out with 0 Ukrainian casualties. Systems
Right. Because we are slowly getting to the point where when you log in to play Call of Duty, you're piloting one of these. How long until we get to that point? How long until we no longer recruit the military? We just go, no, we're going to make it an online MMO. You log in and every citizen can do their part with a bag of Doritos and a bottle of Mountain Dew. Well, his dog is upstairs. Red Scooper says, bring on the owl. He didn't want to come hang out with me. He just wanted to bitch over there. He's still sitting over there. So there we go. You guys are sending me a lot of these. I have got to get a hold of somebody. MRSA making war lazy. I mean, kind of. How long until you're going to have all these people just couch jockeying these things?
used included the Termit, a tracked ground robot capable of laying mines and providing fire support.
Laying mines and providing fire support. Yeah, no, man, we're fine. We don't have too many war toys. When the AIs achieve full self-awareness, they won't have anything to take control of that they can use to fight us with. Johnny needs the Sandevistan. He can move slowly in dilated time. Right? Then I just like speed lurk. Like me and the walker just in and out animal style. Ashley Casey got my meatloaf in. Good for you. I had
What is it now?
oh,
See 18 eggs for $12.99. Vital Farms. Not the cheapest eggs. In fact, they're the most expensive.
Yeah, that's right.
I get home and this is what I find. Check this out.
See the actual farm where the actual eggs were laid. So I scanned this, and this is what I found.
All right, that's it. I'm breaking character. I had about enough of this shit. Vital Farms has millions of hens across several hundred farms. That means tens of thousands of hens per farm. So if you have that many hens that are outside most of the time, the way people paying $8.99 a dozen think that they are, that means you're going to see lots of hens absolutely everywhere. Unless, of course, you go to the edge of the pasture and point it where, like, some of the escapees have gone. For example, this is the edge of our farm, and oh my God, so much room for activities.
all right, I can't do this. I'm boiling farm eggs right now, LOL. Hubby wants bologna salad. Ick. I don't know if I've ever had bologna salad. That doesn't sound terribly appealing. Anyways, I was on this.
For the first time
yeah,
in the
now I
history
played through it. All right, so that's we've got I didn't even schedule those stories. We got drones everywhere, and what is it, this one?
The goddamn robots, John!
They're going to take over. We're screwed. They got something in my eye. It's a coordinated attack. Call the ASPCA. Hi, Fiery. Welcome to the show. We have a bunch of stuff to do. We haven't gotten into any of it. Digger was here, but she's really not feeling so well. I told her before the show, I'm like, you don't got to do the show. And to her credit, she's like, well, I've got to be up for them to change out my fridge anyway. So I might as well just do the show till they get here. And I was like, okay, but you don't have to. And she did. But yeah, we got like, I think maybe 20 minutes in and she just couldn't take it. And we're just like, I got to go. And I'm like, do that. You do that. So we'll hopefully catch up with her. Hopefully she'll jump in the chat if she starts feeling feisty. She'll pop in the chat. She's probably listening on her tablet or something, but hopefully she'll jump in the chat. Johnny, that wasn't the robots. That was my seed hitting. No, gross. I'm wearing glasses, and you're on the internet, so that's not even remotely possible. But yeah, so
What?
that
For the
stop.
first time in the
Yep, first time for the last time. I have actual stories and stuff to do. We have like an actual show to go through. You're like, told you so, Digger. I mean, I'm not like told you so. Here's what it is. I want her to not be in pain. And if not doing this weird little show for 3.5 hours means she lives a life of less pain, I would prefer that. And if she wants to do the show, she's welcome to do the show. But if she doesn't want to, for any reason, I don't want her to do the show. So if she's feeling a little under the weather, then take the day, my friend. She's feeling feisty. Nice. My wife is feisty. Who's feeling feisty? Did I say she's feeling feisty? I thought I said she wasn't feeling well. I don't know. I am now officially confused. Johnny, can you do a public service announcement for politicians how flip-flopping is a condition and not a symptom? Well, for me, flip-flopping is a symptom. My leg flip-flops real bad. Tuna macaroni salad for me tonight. Well, great. I'm glad we're going to discuss everybody's foods now. I should be starving for food now. It's only like fucking 45 minutes into the program. We've only got 3 hours left to go. I should be, fiending for food now. Why not? As they say. All righty. So, yes, you said Digger feels feisty again. Oh, I said if she feels feisty again. Meaning like she's up and rearing to go. I apologize. I was not implying anything uncouth. Though it seems like apparently that's what it was. All righty. Do. Wait, he's breaking character. Who's breaking character? Oh, the chicken farm guy? I love that guy. I don't know if I'll get in trouble for playing his stuff. So... I love that dude. Digger started getting me to watch his videos, and I love that dude. I love when he spouts truth to idiots about poultry stuff. It's fun. It's enjoyable. I am a subscribed member, so I'm not surprised that was one of the first things in my feed after I scrolled down. I know you were saying it. I'm saying I'm not. Rearing to go like the whoa, Rusty. Whoa, Rusty. That is why I asked you, Johnny. You have both sides of the phenomenon covered. Yeah, but you're saying you want me to do a public service announcement how it's a condition and not a symptom. I would say it's a symptom for people with MS. For politicians, it's a condition. I mean, I don't know. It's worth a thought. Farming while beige. Is that a thing? I have chickens. Learned a few things. They have the same T-shirt as Chicken Guy. Have the same T-shirt as Chicken Guy. I wish we could have chickens around here. I grew up raising chickens. Like back in the day, we had fresh farm egg. Like we went and got the eggs from the chicken coop. Pretty much every day. Like that was the first thing in the morning, check the chicken coop. Grab a couple eggs, bring them back. It's a pretty nice way to be. I've been told duck eggs are by far and large superior if you can get them to happen, but like all greater things, it takes more work, so I don't know. But I haven't had chickens since I was a child. And I don't know if you can even do that in town. It's probably an ordinance in St. Cloud that you can't have chickens. I'd imagine if you could raise chickens that a bunch of Somalians would have a whole bunch of chickens in their backyard. They'd be butchering them and shit. Like they'd eat the eggs and then they'd kill them. Fiery Podcast, duck eggs are delicious. Yeah, I'm told they're a richer, creamier egg, a superior egg, but they take more work. Is feeding chickens chicken nuggets considered cannibalism? It totally is, and I think they'll totally do it. But why waste the chicken nuggets? Chicken nuggets are delicious. What's wrong with chicken nuggets? I had chicken nuggets. I'll fucking spill it. I had chicken nuggets and fries with ranch last night. That was my dinner. I had chicken nuggets and fries with ranch. I was going to eat up the rest of the blueberries as an appetizer. I didn't get to that part. I have a few blueberries left, though. So I'm going to probably finish those off after the show. I have some blueberries. I used up all of the icing stuff, so we won't be doing any more icing popcorn. It's all good. Just goofing, new boot goofing. Right, I know, but it's, wow, man. You got dark, and it's a lot. Hold dear Lord. So we haven't even gotten into our actual stories. We've been watching robots fighting. Digger had to leave. We've got a whole bunch of actual things to cover today. We have a House Democrat bill, or a House bill banning members of Congress and their spouses from trading individual stocks. And it lost in a 232-198 vote because Republicans attached, you guessed it, voter ID. Where is the...
On this...
Oh, that's a big bitch. So keep in mind, like, I'm for both of these things. I don't know about all you guys, but I'm for both of these things. You guys can't trade stocks, and we should have IDs for voting. It's after learning that it's easy for illegal immigrants to get IDs in almost every state. In most cases, like in the case of Minnesota, they can get an effing driver's license. You can get a driver's license, okay? So that's a form of ID, and you're not even supposed to be able to vote. So the idea that everybody needs an ID to vote seems entirely reasonable to me. It's not hard to get one. It's not hard to have. This, like, voter ID stuff being weirdly rejected kind of freaks me out. But yeah, Republicans didn't want this bill to pass. So the way they hamstringed it is like, all right, if you're going to pass this, we're getting our voter ID. And immediately the Democrats went, nope. Oh, wait a minute. On the passage, this is yay. So according to this is the bill passing. This is a different video, isn't it? How much do you want to bet this is a different video? Did I grab this from Fox? The House passed the bill banning members of Congress and their spouses. Oh, the bill passed? The story I was reading said they didn't pass it. Oh, the Democrats opposed the bill. But the bill still passed. Okay, so I misread. That's all. Yay. Now we just have to get it through the other half of the thing. Yay, it passed. Yeah, dude, exactly. I'm so happy to be wrong. It happens a lot, so it gets frustrating, but damn. That is nice. No trading for public servants. God damn, yes. Oh, have I been... Suck it, Nancy Pelosi. No more insider trading for you and your husband. Okay, so I'm glad. And then, so they stuck the voter ID thing on there, so that means that passed too, right? Like, what's a double win for us?
On this vote, the yeas are 232, the nays are 198. The bill is passed without objection. A motion to reconsider is laid on the table.
All righty. So they might have to pass a motion to reconsider. How do you control the brood? Duck farming requires a few acres and water. Rusty Gray. Yeah, that's what we do. A few acres and water. I mean, we had in town, in this town, when I first moved up here with my parents, we had a fish pond in the front yard. And ducks would come hang out at that all the time. There was one female duck that was just routinely the like local Drake catcher's mitt, if you will. That poor duck got plowed. Or you can clip the duck's wings. Oh no! Watch, Lindsey Graham's sister voted against it. Doesn't matter. It still passed. I mean, I'm sure it has to go through Congress or something, so it's not going to become a law. I'm sure there's something that'll stop it. But damn, if I'm not happy that it at least got voted up, and yes, like, make that a thing. They aren't called fowl because of letters only. Those birds are foul, says Atomic Ray. Oh. You mean they stink? Ducks are free. The ducks are free at the park. You can take the ducks home. I have 250 illegal ducks. No trading for public servants, and has to go to Senate and then the president. So yeah. So we still got 2 levels of not see this go anywhere. Thank you, T3. We have 2 levels of not see this go anywhere. I'm going to guess the Senate's going to be the one that holds it up. I don't think Donald will want to do this to hold it up because he is on his way out. Really doesn't affect him. So if he passes it and people are in favor of it, his rating might go up, his approval might go up, and like I said, doesn't really affect him. He's got 2 years left, so he can't trade any stocks. I don't think he is trading any stocks anyway. I think he has people doing that for him. But yeah. I don't know. I don't see it passing completely. Somebody's going to stop it. But I'm so glad that that actually got through. And I love that that it passed, but I'm so disappointed that so many people said no to it because of the voter ID thing. Like, that's the only reason. The Republicans apparently wanted it to pass. So they slapped the voter ID part on it. Okay. Well then. It's really good for the Republican midterm chances. It may actually pass. If it does, I'll be so fucking happy. If it passes, I'll be so happy. But I love that all of the no votes were Democrats. Solely because of the fucking voter ID stuff. It just, dear Lord. After what we saw happening in, was it Maine? I'm starting to think that they don't want the voter ID stuff because they know that then it'll get exposed like things like the Maine thing where they had a voter roll of like 6,000 people that they swear were dispersed throughout the state. It wasn't like, but 6,000 people who shouldn't be allowed to vote in the first place registered without their consent or knowledge. Registered voters. All right. I'm going to say you guys don't want to lose that shit. It really is landmark to get both passed in one bill. It is. And that's why I don't think, like, I'm just black-pilled with this administration. I don't think we're going to see something else is going to stall it out. The same way everything got stalled out. We didn't go bug nuts with the fucking ICE stuff. We made a bunch of shows and we shot a couple people and we got, people on both sides of the camps riled up. But we really didn't freaking tread any super new ground on that front. USAID, that went nowhere. We were supposed to have Doge cut out a whole bunch of stupid spending. And a lot of us, idiots, myself included, were like, oh, God, I hope that also goes to Elon Musk cutting spending and just government as a whole. Here, we can do this since she's not here anymore. The government as a whole. But no, we lost that as well. R.I.P. Digger, says MSO. She's fine. She's just feeling a little under the weather. And she's got people that are coming over to replace an appliance. So we told her, rest up, take the day. I told her to rest up and take the day before we started the show, but she insisted she was already going to be here, so she might as well do it. Like I said, if she suddenly starts feeling better, there's no reason she can't shoot me a text and say, hey, I'm going to hop back on. And it's as simple as booting up the Discord again, and there we go. And then she's back. But yes, getting both passed in one bill is great. is it gonna get through the Senate? If it gets through the Senate and it goes up to the president, if it actually passes, I'd be so happy. If this bill gets all the way to being a law, I'd be so happy. But I'm, like I said, God, am I skeptical? I've been hurt before. I said it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. We're gonna cut stupid spending and start bringing the debt down and stuff like that. We're gonna bring our military in and stop doing wars all over the place. And then fast forward to now, and almost none of that has come true. And in a lot of cases, we're doing the opposite. So I'm just like, I don't want to be hurt again. I don't want to be hurt again. So we'll see. I'm hopeful. I'm glad. And like you said, landmark that it got through thus far. And maybe this will be the miracle run nobody saw coming. It'll get through all of them. God bless us if it does. And I certainly hope so. MSO, can't you get her some morphine? She's not in this country. We could look at alternative like pain relief medications that are available here, maybe that she can't get there. But yeah, I don't think morphine's one of them. It's kind of fucked up. Ducks are territorial, but some are migratory. Rusty says, mine venture around the yard and through the woods all day and just go into the coop at sunset. Oh, that's nice. So just when it starts getting dark, they all go to the coop. The Koopa Keep. Oh, dude. So, like, if I lived on, like, if my body's, like, if I suddenly had a functioning body and I could do fun stuff, I would totally make, like, a Koopa Keep themed chicken coop. It's a Koopa Keep, and they go in. Set it up with, like, a pressure sensor, step on it, and the speaker starts playing doodle-a-doodle-a-doo, 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 doodle-a-doo. Just make life stupid. I've had a fox and a coyote problem this summer. Yeah, dude, because you got ducks, man. Tasty, tasty ducks. So that's going to happen. They attract predators. We had a really secure chicken coop, and we still had problems with wolves. Or not wolves, fuck me. I misspoke. Foxes. We still have problems with foxes. We kept having an issue with a fox getting into the hen house, man. It kept being a problem. I don't think Digger's in the chat, but Los Federales, Digger, I know a guy. I can get you some perks and drive over to you. It might be a fair trek there, Los. She's a little over. In Canada, she can buy codeine over the counter. Interesting. These are things I don't know. Haven't been there yet. Sounds phenomenal. Let's see. We had I had this clip set up to play, and I might just leave it and see if we get to it later. An Indian lady saying that British people are the most evil, and fuck it. Let's just go out on here.
They've been a part of that.
Okay, so they linked all of them. So this is Jamila Yamit, a British Indian actress. But this is the fun part. So British Indian, so you're living in Britain, living off of British culture, living as an actress in Britain, but you want to shit on who they are. Why? Then don't. Like, I don't think very highly of China. I wouldn't go over there to be a white guy actor in Chinese film. It just wouldn't appeal to me. It just seems weird, you know? Like, you're going to, whatever, fuck it. Go ahead. Bag on it. What do I know?
So lucky to have been a part of that show. It was so well written. And Megan Amram as well is one of the lead writers on that show who just wrote the shit out of Tahani. And so, like, together.
Dude, are we getting to the part? Oh, dear Lord, 42 seconds. Are we getting to the part where you call British people evil?
We all crafted her. But I just had to make her more of a bitch. They wanted her to be very sweet because Americans think British people are so sweet, which is crazy because British people are truly the most evil people in history. Like they are
100.
Thanos. Britain.
I don't know that people think British people are sweet. I think people think the accent is fun. Get AI viewers on Streamboo. Thank you, Scruffy. Good morning, Alan. Let's move to Mexico. Wave the American flag. Demand free health care and income. Protest and riot if forced to leave. Right? How long? That's the other thing. How long does that last when you do it anywhere else? If I run into Canada, well, actually, well, no, because I'm white. I guess they won't keep me. And I'm American. If I had a dot or a feather, we'd be fine. But trans, I don't think she's trans. I think that's a lady.
Thanos,
Go to
like
a
it
museum,
is.
guys.
Yeah, they owe 43 trillion to India. alone.
They owe 43 trillion to India. Interesting. Are you enjoying the occupation of our nation? Asks Scruffy. Who are you asking, them or me? And that's the other fun thing too. Like, I'm just like, I don't know, man. If you want to compare over history, never mind. You know what? You go ahead and go. I'll certainly say that Britain has a bad reputation for their colonizing days, but everybody did that. They were just the most successful. If it wasn't them, it would have been somebody else. But more importantly, you guys haven't done Star Spangled Awesome with your shit since you got it all to yourselves anyway. They did bring a lot of stuff there and extend your overall lifespan with medicine and various other things. And you guys still bathe, piss, shit, and wash laundry all in the same river.
Yeah, go to Chilton Firehouse and leave there and be like, wait, was that girl mean to me? Like, everyone's mean.
All right, I can't do the gay guy. I can't follow what he's talking about. But she wants to bag on Britain, and it's like, it's fine. But you're also taking advantage of the culture and stuff. You're enjoying both ends. Who cares about India? Wall them off. Everyone, we're all on. I mean, kind of. I, for one, welcome another Spanish Inquisition, says Los Federales. That sounds kind of anti-Semitic, if I think about it. Isn't that what the Spanish Inquisition was about? Wasn't that? I can't say I endorse that, Los Federales. That seems kind of messed up. Hello, Frisco, says MSO. Well, hello. Who's Frisco? Crusade time. But where will we get the horses if we do a crusade? We've got 2.5 hours left. I hope we don't just bag on them the whole time. You know what? Let's go to some other part of the world. Bag on other people. This has to be my favorite thing. Greek drivers are now apparently saying F it to warnings of a bridge that is completely collapsed, and they're asking the motorists, as opposed to crossing this bridge, to take a 19-hour detour, to which the motorists are kind of collectively saying, fuck you. You've got a sack to drive this road. I'm just going to say, you've got a pair. Like, that's clearly a river. I don't know how deep it is, but it certainly seems deep enough. Oh, crusade time. As a Puerto Rican Jew, I can say that you, as an Anglophone, nope. What, in terms of moving into Canada and just taking a flag, be like, fuck it. Give me health care and a living wage, and I'm just going to live here. Like, yeah, you know. I want all the amenities. Time to ford the river, says T73. Nice. I don't know if that is a Ford. That looks like probably, you know what? It's probably a Chevy. Greek drivers are defying warnings to inch across a buckled bridge. The bridge is buckled. It's down and in the water. But they're like, screw it. We're going to drive right down and just boop and then go right over. How long until this gives? All right. Once that, like, what if that drops while you're going over it? What if at that point you're up there and you just, and then boom, it drops. You're done. Oh, man. Puerto Rico needs to be let go. Fund yourselves. I hope you can swim. That would be an engineering marvel in the Congo. Not wrong. Not wrong. That would be an engineering marvel in the Congo. They'd use it to launch their emergent air force off of. So yes, that is the bridge in Greece that the government has said, please stop driving on it. And everybody else has said, we're not taking a 19-hour detour. Oh, man. So, yeah, as somebody who watched 35W fall, you got balls to ride on. Like, even a little bridge like that. I'm like, no, let's not. And again, how long until somebody is driving a vehicle that's too heavy and it just finishes breaking that sumbitch? Every single run on that thing is Russian roulette. Good luck, Greece. Best of luck to you. Dear Lord. I must have closed the wrong one. Shitballs. Where is that? Do we have any other facts about when this bridge collapsed than the tweet? Let's see. Motorists are navigating a crumpled bridge just to avoid taking a detour that could add another 19 miles onto their journeys. That's what? That's like 10, 15 minutes. The Paliabagos Bridge, which is located above the Pinois River and connects the villages of Palabiagos and Alexandrini in Larissa. Larissa? Fuck it. I can't read. But it's buckling under for around 3... It's been buckling for 3 years? You guys haven't fixed your bridge in 3 years? Not in Greece, my friend. In Greece, that's an extra 45 minutes. Okay, it's a little more understandable now, those federalized. But, dude, this bridge... Greece is broken, bro. Dude, this bridge has been broken for 3 years. Nobody's... I didn't know it was that broken. Alan, if they die, they die. Somebody is going to. No, like really poor. Yeah, that's some special poor. That is some super special poor. Dear Lord. Oh. Damn. They can't afford to fix it. That's fucked up. Sometimes I forget that there are certain things I take for granted in this country, like the fact that even though the roads suck in Minnesota, especially in like St. Cloud, the roads are shitty, but they like try to fix them. They don't succeed very much. And in the entire state, they're always working on the roads. The roads are always under repair or being expanded. They're never, ever just good. Pieces of them are good sometimes, but that's it. And so I forget that sometimes I live in a country where if our bridge actually flat out collapsed, like don't get me wrong, like I mentioned the 35W, we'll let them fall. We'll let them fail. But once they do, we build new ones. MSO saying the safety regulations over there are all Greek to me. That's an ironic setup. How did that happen? St. Cloud is an experience. It's a thing. It's a thing. They could try to launch a 32 coupe and call it Grease Lightning. God, what's a Greek name with a D? The Decreasy Boys? The Decreasy Boys are at it again. Just jump it. God damn. So then I'm guessing like shipping and trucks and things, those have to go the other ways. But everybody else that's got the balls, if you've got the clearance, and by that I mean car clearance off the ground, if you've got the clearance, just go over the bridge. Just fuck it. They're not going to fix it. Just drive over it. Corruption? I mean, corruption could be part of it, but could also be just smaller countries like that in Europe. They don't produce much. They don't have much in the way of resources. They've got aging populations, a litany of things. And then, of course, I don't know how immigration is over there, but I know in a lot of places in Europe, not good. Not good. So that's a bridge in Greece. 3 fucking years. People responding with saying, what should we do? Should we go all the way around? Where should we go? Nothing can be done. We play with death every day. That's kind of ballsy. You're going over that bridge like it's a freaking episode of Game of Thrones. And what do we say to the Lord of Death? Not today. Hey, kitten. You want to be on the show? Come here. Come here, I'll pick you up. Come here, kitten. Oh, almost. Dang near yoinked her. Dang near. Oh, come on. Now we've built so much setup, Tegra. There's no payout if I don't yoink you. Yoink. Oh, we got you. We got the Tegra. Since we don't have Digger, everybody, say hello to my new co-host. She will be hosting the rest of the show with me. Flex Seal it. There we go. Get some Flex Seal. Get some Flex Seal and some Bondo. And a little bit of JB Weld on, like, the metal trusses. Kitty. We'll put her down. We cakewalked over those retards 250 years ago. They're a bunch of... Wow. Rusty Grammar, I don't know what you're salty about. Just swapping out pussies. Well, no, not just swapping out. They're all special in their own way. And she's special right now because she smells like bacon. Somebody had bacon and pet you, didn't they? Anyways, she's my little tag kitten. She's a tortoise shell, which is a reverse calico. Weird cats, but they're fun. They got a lot of personality. Probably a good thing they don't have guns. Clearly can't aim. Who? The people in Greece? We have bridges collapse all the time and never replace them. Usually on township roads. We do? Now I'm feeling like a dick. Hello, 20 saying, aw, you got a fan, Tegra. You got fans. They think you're amazing, kitten. And I do too, even though you're just up here to scent my desk. I don't know why you keep trying to rub your scent into a piece of glass. It's a glass top desk. You can't do it. You can't do it, kitten. It'll never smell like you. It'll always smell like Windex, because that's what I wipe it down with every day. Anyways, just swapping out my kiddos. I just hate British accents. They should speak American like men. I don't know. I actually like British accents. I'm a huge fan of British accents. Something I think me and Ivy's mom joked about at one point, saying like we should just raise her with nothing but the BBC so she speaks in a British accent. I proposed it just because it was fun, but that was a thing. We never did it. It'd be wrong. Just swap up. There are a lot of British accents. There's a variety. There's a few. Which one do you want? You're thinking posh. Yes, I want posh British accent. I definitely want posh British accent. I don't want like Cockney rhyming slang British accent. I don't want my daughter saying shit I can't fucking figure out what the hell she's saying. Summer nails on a chalkboard. The one I hate is the one where they speak and you can't tell what the fuck they're saying. It's like its own fucking language. And I thought that was Cockney rhyming slang. And I don't know that at all. But I think it's like the Cockney stuff is the one I don't like. If I remember. Bo-o-o-wahar. I don't know what that is, Red Scooper. Did I just chant? Did I summon a deity or a demon? I don't know. That's Scottish, says Scruffy. Oh. Then who are the pikeys? Aren't they just a mix of everything? Those are the mutts. All right, so we've got that. Greek drivers. Dear Lord, you guys. I guess I can't shit on your roads too much. I guess ours are just as bad. So fuck me. It's, you know what it is? I'm learning so much today. Just the whole fucking, our roads are just as bad. There was one earlier. Robots are fighting in the UFC and winning wars. Just I'm learning so much today. God, that's dumb. Alrighty, so we have more shit to get into. I suppose we should get to the reason why we titled today's show Elon Odyssey. I am really sick of how much of a hullabaloo we're making over this fucking movie. I haven't heard anyone say they like it. I haven't heard anyone tell me why it's good. I've had plenty of people tell me why it's woke garbage and it's fine, whatever. But I thought if it sucked, we all could just agree to move on, right? Like we just let it go. We just don't. Nope. But apparently in the latest salvo of the social world refusing to let go of the Odyssey argument, Elon Musk has entered the chat. No, you didn't, Digger. No, you didn't, Officer Krupke. No, you didn't. And I, quite frankly, would despise someone who would disparage someone that way. Why would you want to paint that picture, sir? Alrighty. So Elon Musk says he would give Mel Gibson $100 million to make a historically accurate Odyssey. I don't think we need this. I don't think the world cares, but John Carter says, I want Elon Musk to... Okay, so John Carter says he will. Oh, and then Elon Musk said, I'm down. Holy crap. He asked Elon Musk to do it, and Elon Musk said, I'm down. That's actually that's slightly more impressive now. I'm glad that we're not just... it wasn't just his idea. I want Elon Musk to give Mel Gibson $100 million to film an Odyssey adaptation with painstakingly historically accurate ships, armor, weapons, and casting, with all dialogue taken straight from the original poem and delivered in Homeric Greek. So nobody's going to understand it, Mr. John Carter. Nobody's going to understand the damn thing. Like the Homeric, like you had me until Homeric Greek. Like 90% of the world won't understand that. It's going to suck in general. Let's just be clear. It's not going to be a super duper awesome movie, but is this how riled up people are? He suggested it. Elon Musk said he's down. Now we're going to do it. I guess we just have to hear. Have we heard from Mel Gibson? If he's in it, then we're all set. The only thing that riles me up, a non-American version of English, I don't care if it's Southern or Northern, except Bostonians are annoying. I am Walter with a joke in the Twitch chat. What kind of doctor is Dr. Pepper? A physician. That's almost a Wild Saffron level dad joke. Speaking of whom, I'm scrolling up to check. I don't think we've seen Wild Saffron today. I hope she's okay. Doing well. Haven't seen her check in at all before or after Digger's departure. So, oh boy. There we go. And yeah. Okay, sorry, that sidetracked me. Completely sidetracked me. Jesus. So $100 million to make the accurate one. Christopher Nolan's Odyssey cost $250 million. I don't know, man. That I didn't care for Apocalypto or any of that stuff, so I don't know about Mel Gibson doing the Odyssey. Mel Gibson made an authentic-looking movie, Apocalypto, set in the time of the Mayans. To maximize immersion, he cast mostly indigenous actors from the Yucatan region. He used the Mayan language, accurate costumes, and realistic building techniques for the set. So Mel Gibson's version of the Odyssey would likely use all Greek actors and would be done with the entire movie spoken in ancient Greek with full subtitles, just like Apocalypto or Passion of the Christ. Yeah, this would suck. The costumes in the set would be similarly authentic to the period so that you can feel like the viewer is being transported back to ancient Greece, stepping into Homer's world faithful to the original original lore in the story. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a thing. Seth Dillon says, I'll help. I have dozens of dollars to throw at this. Great. So we'll get everybody to fund this thing, and it'll be a new sucky movie. Or, hear me out, let's just let the Odyssey, let's just let it go. Let's just let this thing die. Just let it be. Leave it alone. Move on. Did I inadvertently highlight that? Oh, no. You highlighted your message with channel points. Okay. Well, thank you for that. We have 2 hours left in the program. We've got our second hour stories and stuff to do. That was what the whole title of the show was, because the Elon story. I want to see Mel Gibson do it with a mixture and call it Passion of the Odyssey. No, here I don't like. Were any of us dying to have the Odyssey redone? Like, I feel like the whole itch and thing, like, let's have Mel Gibson do it. It's just so that way we could go, we hated that one. It was woke, so we got to make this one. Like, it's getting petty. Like, just call it a pile of garbage and move on. Say it sucks and call it a day. Elliot Page is shorter than Tom Cruise. It just isn't believable. And move on. Let RDJ do the Odyssey. I would like RDJ to stop doing movies, if I'm honest. I feel like we're getting to the point where Robert Downey Jr. has done so many oh my god big roles that we just expect him to always be this big, phenomenal, great actor, and it's just like, oh, let him do it, then it's going to be great. No, things with him can suck. Case in point, I firmly believe Doomsday is probably going to suck. I'm not going to be super into it. And I really don't think I'm going to be able to look at Robert Downey Jr. in a Marvel movie and go, yeah, you're not Tony Stark. So, unless he has his face covered the whole time. Which, if he does, he has bigger balls than Pedro Pascal, because Pedro Pascal refuses to do The Mandalorian without taking the helmet off. It's like you're breaking the lore of the character. You should have thought about that before you took the job. Just saying. Just a thought. How would that be any different from The Passion? I didn't care about The Passion. Will Mel do it if he can shit on Jews? Were they involved in the Odyssey at all? Like, in Homer's, like, I don't think that group has any, like, I think, honestly, for once, we can say it wasn't the Jews. Cue to somebody in the chat going, no, I've got a link for you. If you click this, actually, if you follow history, the people who encouraged Paris to sack Greece was entirely because Jews. I actually had no clue what the Odyssey, no fucking clue what the Odyssey even was. If the story stays true to the comic, then the mask should stay on at all times, right? If the story stays true to the comic, and I don't know which one you're talking about, whether it's Doctor Doom or The Mandalorian, but in both cases, the mask stays on at all times. The Mandalorian doesn't take off his helmet. Doctor Doom doesn't take off the Doom face. That mask is on at all times. So much so that in the original Fantastic Four movies they did, the mask fused to Doom's face, so it was never going to come off. It was always going to be there. It was literally melded to him. So, I believe Doctor Doom only uncovered his face twice in the comics. Although I wouldn't be surprised if Hollywood can't wait and they pull that one of the times is in this. Because, I'll be honest with you, like, the Warcraft movie, for example, you had people who knew the Warcraft universe and literally let Hollywood shit on the universe and the lore to get the emergency, immediate payoff, like easy squeeze of, oh, look, the floating city of Dalaran. It's like, no. You have way more, if we're doing this as a series of movies, you have way more to gain from building Dalaran up as a mage city that gets utterly destroyed by a demon, then seals itself off from everybody else for like 20 years, and then becomes a floating fortress to fight the Lich King, one of the people responsible for the one of the architects responsible for the destruction of the city. But yeah, whatever. Doctor Doom will use his Tony Stark face to gain Peter Parker's trust. Well, then that's stupid. Lame. I'm not, like I said, I'm not excited for it. I am not excited for the new movie at all. I saw the preview and I thought it looked like trash in terms of we've brought back all the people. Like, this is the problem. I remember this stuff. I don't know if other people do, but I remember at the interviews of like, you're saying goodbye to the role of Captain America. It's like, yeah, I feel like we've really covered all the ground we can with the character. I want to move on to other projects, and I just feel like it's my time to pass the torch. It's like, right, and we passed the torch. Turns out they fumbled. Back to you. It's like, I guess I'll come back. Like, eat a dick. Eat a dick. Speaking of cities, I wonder how Akon City is doing. I think that's completely done, right? Akon City in Africa. Akon City was a planned $6 billion futuristic smart city in Senegal conceived by the singer and entrepreneur in 2018. Billed as a real-life Wakanda, it aimed to feature renewable energy, a hospital, and university in its own cryptocurrency. Its current status. The project collapsed following years of delays and missed development deadlines. In 2025, the Senegalese government officially scrapped the Akon City development and claimed most of the coastal land. The site, originally set to be the multi-billion-dollar metropolis, is being transitioned into state-backed tourism hub with privately funded resorts. So they're turning, it's going to become a tourist resort, and it's no longer Akon City. Akon City's gone. Chris Evans did a film with Anthony Mackie and The Rock. I can't remember. What does that have relevance on anything for? Who cares? Cool. Chris Evans has been in other movies with other actors. Got it. Good to know. It's just a random thing to share in the chat. Hey, so this guy was in other movies too, just so we're clear. This guy also did another movie with other people. Right. And what does that mean about anything? Alrighty, so we've been talking about this guy for a while. Brian Johnson is apparently, if you don't remember who he is, he's the entrepreneur biohacker who uses like his son, like transfusions from his son and other things to like fight the effects of aging. Well, a while ago, he got diagnosed with a serious condition. He got diagnosed. I'm trying to remember what he got diagnosed with. I don't remember what he got diagnosed with, but he's diagnosed with something. He's dying of something. Well, now he's planning or claiming that he's made a petri dish clone of himself. Anti-aging influencer Brian Johnson says scientists have created a clone of him that will be used to replace his organs in the future. He says that baby Brian lives in a petri dish for now. That's kind of creepy. So that's not okay. Technically speaking, Brian Johnson hasn't made an exact clone. He's just paying scientists to keep a slurry of his own stem cells in suspension. The cloning process refers to something known as induced pluripotent stem cell technology, which involves isolating cells from a blood sample and reprogramming them into cells that behave similarly to embryonic stem cells. It is a well-established research field that was pioneered in the 2000s by Japanese scientist Shinya Yamanaka, who went on to win the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 2012. So he's going to build a clone of himself. We're cloning ourselves now. He has terminal bonitis, right? I don't think it's bonitis. He was too busy being an 80s man. What's Brian Johnson's illness? He has been diagnosed with autoimmune gastritis, AIG. Describing the condition as his stomach is eating itself. He explained the immune system attacks his stomach lining. So, okay, so that's... It's not as bad as I thought. It's not cancer, which I found out recently. Fucking William Shatner had stage 4 cancer, and he's still kicking. Jesus, please come soon. They're editing babies, right? When you take stem cells to influence genes, I think it requires a donor baby. Well, he has his son to donate like blood and stuff, and this supposed procedure involves taking stem cells from a blood sample. So are they from his kid? iPS stem cell therapy, beneficial for people with MS. Yeah, now we just have to have the multi-billions that entrepreneur has to get iPS stem cell therapy and just shoot it into my spine and make me walk better. Oh, man. How would he be any different than Jesus alive in ancient Greece? Yeah, I'm with Red Scooper. They'll make some joke saying to Doom, "You're not Tony." Steve will be Nomad now. Isn't he like... I thought he was like Captain Hydra or some shit. Is Digger in the chats? People are giving Digger information. I don't see her. I hope she's doing okay. Digger, if you tried farting, I find that sometimes helps. I don't think it'll help with this particular nerve pain. But, you know, honestly, any release is good. So if that's what she needs, get that going. All right, there we go. That one's done. So yeah, Brian Johnson is now cloning himself. Somebody stop this man, please God. Between him and the robots, we're fucking doomed, man. We're fucking doomed. What are we gonna do? Red Scooper, Jews are mentioned in the Odyssey. It is in the white man's march back home. Beware of foreign entanglements. And I don't think that was in that. Atomic Ray. I don't think it was in there. Officer Krupke is saying Digger is currently getting jail cell therapy. Apparently, Officer Krupke has captured Digger, allegedly. Hey, at least my neighbors. What does that have to do with anything? Scruffy dancing over there. Thank you. I don't think we should be condoning the stem cell cloning guy. I know I benefit from this, but I'm also really weirded out by it. So let's not say we did. Just if we could, just not clone ourselves. I don't want to live in a world where The Island was a predictive movie, and now we've got like whole colonies of clones who get grown and raised and then butchered to serve our needs when we got parts that we need to replace. Time to get a new hip. Better use a clone. No, thank you. Because then, you know, it's always going to be like the rich people and the real assholes are the ones that have the clones. It's not going to be like the average Joe Schmo's got a clone. Look up Annabon Island. Oh. So it's real. Officer Krupke says stem cells are greater than jail cells. I would agree. Stem cells are far more versatile. Jail cells just have one purpose. All right, so I don't want to look up Annabon Island. It's most certainly in the book. I don't believe it is Atomic Ray. I don't believe it is. You know what? Different strokes, different folks. I'll have to do my own research, I guess. I'm pretty sure it became a religion way after Homer wrote the Odyssey. Yeah, I didn't think it was even around back then. Oh, MSO telling me that Annabon Island is a floating island. That'd explain why it's hard to find. But then if we have all these like body clones, wouldn't people of power have them? So wouldn't like Mitch McConnell have not been so ill for so long? Like wouldn't, I don't know. You know what? I've got to look into this stuff more. I wouldn't be surprised, but it just seems unlikely. Like it seems like evil people would be way more evil. Although it would explain some things like why we didn't see certain people like Benjamin Netanyahu for days and weeks, and then all of a sudden they're back and they're fine. They had some sort of weird problem and now it's dealt with. Scruffy says, why do you think evil people live so long? Well, I assumed it was adrenochrome in the blood of their children. That and possibly if Johnny Depp and the Ninth Gate are to be believed, some sort of Faustian agreement while they put together a book. So, again, do your own research. The Black Eye Club, all related. Oh, the eyes can be black, but if the body's black, now it's racist. If the whole face is black, now we've got a problem. Research circumcision. Why? That's not what we do here. This isn't 3.5 hours of, and I Google it for you. If we get to that, if it gets that desperate, then we're going to be having to ask for money for such things. I'm not doing that for free. I'm not having my nightmares and reality shattered just because it's mildly entertaining. No. We're doing that specifically for financial gain. If I'm going to break my soul, I'm going to at least have something to show for it. Our last first hour story, we'll touch on this quick. It's a rip and read. House and Senate is split on votes to rebuke Trump on Iran war. More and more people in the Congress are becoming anti-continuing the Iran war. Oil's like at $100 a barrel right now. So, yeah, I don't want us to keep having the war thing. We could end the war. Congress delivered President Trump a mixed message Thursday on his handling of the war in Iran as hostilities flare in the Middle East. Two chambers are split on whether to halt the war in a pair of highly contested ballots. House Democrats, aided by a handful of Republicans, succeeded a second time in rebuking Trump over the military campaign, but the Senate GOP rejected a similar effort just hours later, and Democrats couldn't muster the needed support to advance another anti-war measure. So it's not going anywhere. They're just stuck in neutral. More of the same. Scruffy is really on it today. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with you. Why are we fighting? Here's the thing that bothers me the most right now. Not even that we're fighting these wars, but that literally Israel, like Israeli finance minister, people in power, high-end Israel people, just like they smile like they're cheating at a game and nobody knows. Like they're in on a secret that nobody knows. Like, why would we change it? Everything's great for us. It's just like, yeah, fuck you. Like that's where I'm at now. Beyond anything else, it's just the literal indignity of being treated this way. With the amount of crap we do for you, you should be licking our fucking boots. And fuck these dudes. So. Some say condoms and circumcisions are over 10,000 years old. I know there was a process of using like animal intestines. Here's what I'm saying. If we were working on contraception all the way back to then, 109 countries, 1,000, not everyone else. Well, I mean, but it is a public chat. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I'd like to not be fighting the war in Iran. I would totally like us to just pull up stakes and just get on the boat and go. Let them deal with it themselves. But that also would probably be them using a... That's the other thing, too. Like, they don't own up to having nuclear weapons. By any other metric, we would call these people dictators or warmongers or anything else. There's so many... The Russian people we've got to go stop are so bad. It's like, these guys are worse, and we're not doing anything about it. It's really fucked up. It's really fucked up. So, yeah, the House, once again... The way I think the other bill is going to go, the House passed it, but the Senate stopped it. And so it sits in neutral. Mr. Q saying good afternoon, everyone. How's it going today? What did I miss? Let me get you caught up kind of in the minutes. We're coming up onto the third hour here, so we're really running up against it. Here's how it's gone so far. We had a phenomenal funding day yesterday. We're on to what is currently... Tuesday's goal at $35. So anybody that donates to Rumble Rants, all that stuff, it all goes through, it all counts, it all moves that goal forward. So that happened. Digger's not feeling well. She's in a fair bit of pain, and she has a appliance replacement appointment. So she opted to bail about 20 minutes in. I'm happy for her. I didn't want her to stick around if she wasn't feeling up to it. We've covered a bunch of different shit. Elon Musk is apparently... somebody goaded Elon Musk into saying he'll pay $100 million to let Mel Gibson film and make an entirely historically accurate Odyssey. To which I say, as much as I think this Odyssey sucks, that one will be bad too. I didn't think The Passion of the Christ was particularly good. If you're a big Christian, it might mean a lot to you. That's fine. I didn't think Apocalypto was anything but kind of garbage, and so that's fine. If you really want to get into that movie, good for you, but it wasn't like anything groundbreaking. I lost interest in it. It's just, fuck it. So he's going to do this, but now with the Odyssey. Okay, fuck it. I don't care. More shocked to find out it wasn't even Elon's idea. It was someone else's idea, but Elon went, fuck it, I'm down. The only one we haven't heard from is Mel Gibson. And then it's a matter of money changing hands. But I'd rather not. I don't. Now everybody's going in weird ways. Afternoon, everyone. How's it going? So yeah, MSO saying I liked Apocalypto. I couldn't follow it, man. I got lost. Yeah, I vaguely remember him. I don't really. Cool. Good for them. I also heard he was having trouble with his equipment today, so good for him. I'm glad they had fun talking to Randy K. The Odyssey bullshit is manufactured outrage to hide the fact that Congress is trying to merge the U.S. and Israeli militaries. Right, and that's why I'm saying let's drop it. So Israelis... What do you mean shoot it? Scruffy, they don't shoot you. They blow you up with a mic pack. We already know this. They don't shoot you. They detonate your lapel mic. That's what they do. All right, so we've got our second hour stuff more lighthearted than the first. First hour was pretty serious shit. One of the things that... That's some deep water noises. Why is it all audio? No. Summer in Minnesota can eat a dick. All right, there we go. And there we've got our newest fucking... Oh, I bet this is going to play too, so we'll pause it. We've got... a rugby tradition I didn't know about, but I'm like, I'll take this over if like I could have this over other options. And then eat a dick. I don't care about T-Mobile. What is this? Globally, The Passion of the Christ grossed $611 million, while Apocalypto grossed about $121 million. Okay. So what are we learning with this? The Passion of the Christ did better than Apocalypto. Do you think the Odyssey would do better? Again, I don't. Here's what I'm saying. I don't need this movie. I feel like everyone that needs this Odyssey movie with Mel Gibson is just because I can't take that they did that. But like Scruffy said, pay attention to the bobber, man. You're falling for the distraction. Randy Kay had a triple bypass. Oh, I mistook. I'm sorry. They called in and talked to Randy, not the other person I was thinking of. Well, damn, I hope he's okay. Triple bypass surgery. They made money, Johnny. It's not a waste. I didn't say it was a waste. Well, I don't think I said it was a waste. Either way, I'm saying I don't want this movie. I don't want that movie. I'm not super duper into the idea of a new, like, again, the whole idea is we're reacting and outraged about the existence of one film, so we want to pay other people to make the other version of the film that we think it should be this way. And it's like, okay. It's the same thing with the whole like Snyder cut of the fucking DC universe stuff. It's just enough. Just let it go. Just don't support that movie. Fuck. Oh. But yeah, if they want to do it, I guess go for it. Like I said, I'm not going to be interested in that movie either. As much as I'm not interested in the Odyssey, I'm not going to be interested in that one. It's just not going to be appealing to me, especially if they do it that way. The Snyder Cut was better, Scruffy, but it was also 4 hours long. And the Snyder Cut, here's the thing. Alrighty. So yeah, no, here's the thing. I'm not reading that one out loud. That's why we let the Rumble chat be where it's at. Share your thoughts. That's fine. We don't read them all. We don't share them all because some of them aren't ones I'm just going to say out loud. As far as long explains some shit they cut from the original. It explains a lot of what the actor who played Cyborg was pissed about with the original. It was a better series of movies. It was a better way to go. But the downside is that it made people think Zack Snyder was really good. And what it is Zack Snyder really loves slow motion. And if you don't believe me, go watch Sucker Punch. Go watch Rebel Moon. And it's just, yeah. Now, it gave him an air he didn't necessarily, like, he got renowned as being a talent he necessarily might have just been more of a one-off in that situation. I love ripping on Rebel Moon. That movie, that thing fucking sucks. Okay, so speaking of ripping on stuff, we've got an update from the Washington Post. I know you guys are super duper worried, but the Washington Post is here to tell us that fat jokes are back, as long as we're, I guess, making fun of ourselves. So are Yo Mama jokes coming back? I want Yo Mama jokes back. I want Yo Mama jokes back. Phrases such as big back and fat Sunday have gone mainstream in self-deprecating humor. All right. Cindy Noir, 30, scrolled through TikTok videos of thin people calling themselves a big back or taking a fat Sunday piled up. Some creators donned fat suits. Others used the new term and made self-deprecatory comments about their food choices. The trend was disappointing but not surprising. Fat phobia has never went away, Noir says, but people... Where is the... I want... Oh. Fat phobia. We're not phobic. It's not healthy. So are fat jokes okay or not? As weight loss drugs whittle down body diversity and brazen language reappears, fat jokes reminiscent of the early 2000s are once more taking root online, especially on social media algorithms that reward transgressive content and making the leap to real life. Kids calling themselves a fatback or for eating lunch. Others felt afraid to pick up a pencil off the floor for fear of being called a big back. That's funny. Fights began in the hallways. I'll be honest, in this country, we've got a childhood obesity problem. I'm all for fat shaming. Like, that's fine. I'm fat. People shouldn't just give me a pass on being fat. Like, I'm not for like going out and like chastising people, but if somebody's at like, somebody's sitting at your table and they have a couple of hors d'oeuvres and a few other things, you can be like, "Whoa, buddy, you might want to cut back." I don't know if you know this or not. You have a problem. And that's apparently shameful. So if that's fat shaming, then by all means do it. Yo mama teeth so yellow she spits butter. That's gross. That's gross. Feel free to send in your mama jokes, but I mean, dear Lord, man, that is disgusting. Scruffy, as a fat, I say have at it. Right? Like, I feel like we are too lenient on people about, like, weight being a problem. You can, and obviously we have the people that are, oh, it's a condition, it's this, it's that. Like, no, but it's diet. I've watched a lot of episodes of a live show of people surviving in the wilderness. And they go out on each of these shows, like groups of 10. But I have never once seen a person who goes out there and gains weight. Every single one of them, without fail, goes out there and starts losing weight because they do stuff, but they don't eat. So I'm sorry, I feel like there is a correlation there that we can find for people to eat and not gain weight, or do more stuff, eat less. You'll fucking figure it out. God, my phone's going off for notifications, but none of them are the Venmo or the PayPals. We'll just open those. And now if they're going to do anything, we'll fucking know. And the phone can stop buzzing me. How can someone consume school lunch? My school district used to sell mac and cheese that would glow in the dark if you cupped your hands over it. Well, yeah, when you're not working 10 hours a day, stressed out of your mind and just chilling in the woods, slapping your wood off the trees, it's easy to lose weight. Not wrong. You're not wrong. I maybe am oversimplifying it a little bit. To be fair, I am perhaps oversimplifying it slightly, but I'm just saying there, like everyone, myself included, we can make healthier choices and be healthier. I can stop eating popcorn all the time. That would probably be healthier. Coming to the end of the dessert sandwich run. We'll be out of ingredients for those. We have to cut those out completely soon. But yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing for dinner tonight. Shit. Gotta figure that out. Alrighty. Anyhow, but as for, like I said, living in the woods, no, I'm sorry. Too many overweight people that you could do something to fix it. Dietary changes are a thing. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. And if you need help, I've got this next story for helping with dietary changes. People enjoy cookies and treats, but have you ever been to Crumble Cookie? I've never been to Crumble Cookie. There's locations all over, but this one is in North Carolina. I'm just going to say I wouldn't want to eat at that Crumble Cookie in North Carolina. Let's grab this. It apparently has audio that is a saxophone song. So fuck that noise. And play. Now, this employee was fired after it was revealed that she is doing a dye job on somebody's hair in their kitchen. I'm guessing after hours? I would hope you're not on the clock doing this when you walk up to Crumble Cookies and the saxophones start getting louder. Oh, that's why they played that music. Order pizza, Johnny. Are you with your daughter today? I do have my daughter today. She's out at she is out at one of her appointments, but I'll text her mom and see if that's an option. Yesterday. That's a good idea. I'm literally sending it to her mom right now to see if I can get that idea in. Eat dinner together. Sorry about this. I'm literally seeing about. It's a really good idea. Like I'm trying to cut down on ordering out, but like if I could order if I could order a large pizza for the two of us, and then we could have some sodas, maybe get her a brownie. She likes those. Be nice. Hang out with the kid. Thank you for that idea. I appreciate it. Curl up and die. What? Curl up and die in terms of the hair or the person doing it? Or me for wanting to spend time with a daughter. Work your fingers to the bone. What do you get? Bony fingers. Good advice for staying skinny. I mean, I don't need people to do that. I just I want us to be honest with the fact there are too many people who just think, oh, no, you I have what I view as the appropriate. When I see my bulbous stomach, when I see my pudgy man boobs, I feel shame. I feel regret. I start thinking about how I need to start working out more and doing more. And I think that's the appropriate attitude we as a society need to have. I don't expect you to just, be svelte and all that stuff, but come on, man. Have the appropriate attitude that this is not okay and we should do more to stop it than enable it. That's all I want. I also am super grossed out by the idea that somebody would do hair dye. Dude, that stuff, that's like bleach and shit. You've got a gel pen of bleach. You're dyeing her roots. And you're rubbing it in with your fingers. Are those the same hands that are handling the cookies and stuff? How much is pizzas and brownies and soda, Johnny? $35. More with the tip, but don't worry about that. $35 if that. Solid 35. Because of the delivery fee. So yeah, I don't know. If you want to throw something at me, I'd be grateful. And she had pizza yesterday, so she had some for lunch today as well. Try ordering stuff other than pizza. I'm buying you and your daughter dinner. It's on me. Well, I appreciate that. So I'll figure out a way to do that. It's thousands of calories per cookie. What, for those crumble cookies? I've eaten a crumble cookie, but I don't eat an entire cookie. Yeah, they make really big, really huge cookies. But your hands are going to be gross. Are you getting exotic meat on that pizza? You damn straight I am. Not going no vanilla meat. What are you, pepperoni? You fag. No, I'm getting ostrich on that sumbitch. Eh. One second. I'm now in a fierce battle to figure out food for my daughter. I just tried to send a PayPal, but it says your profile doesn't exist. What? Hold on. That's weird. I know my profile exists. Do I need to have a new link because things changed? Login. Now I'm trying to set this up. I'm so sorry. Oh. There we go. There we go. My PayPal. My account most definitely exists. Let's go see if I can grab a link. Business or organization. What the heck is this? Go to your homepage. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. We're looking for the homepage. PayPal. Request. No. How do we request money? Link. How do I put a link? Create a payment link via email, text, or social. Build a link or button. Okay. All right. So, build it. Oh, item name. Just kidding. Just kidding, LLC. And do. Create a price. Set a fixed price. Customer set price. Dear Lord, this is a pain in the ass. So they must have changed things, and I gotta build this shit. Label for amount field. Support. All right. Build it. Let's see. Like, we're just going to spend the whole show doing this. Okay, so I have a new payment link for PayPal now. We'll grab this. Copy link. There you go. The link works just fine for me, says Brian. When I click the link, it says it doesn't exist. Well, I created this one for you. Thank you for the 25 bits. Scruffy sent me 25 on Streamlabs, so I just got that notification. Thank you very much. We're definitely going to be doing something because that came through with Scruffy and everything else. We'll figure out something. I don't know what's up with it. I'll see about getting a picture. Her mom's not big on me doing that, sharing photos online, which I'm fine with for the most part. For the most part, my daughter is my treasure. I don't want to share with everybody. Did you get my Streamlabs? Yes, I did. Cool, Johnny gets to eat. I always get to eat. I have food. This is like I'm not skin and bones. Believe me, if I missed a meal, we'd be fine. I could miss several meals. I have what Minnesota calls a winter survival kit. It's attached to my gut. It both fights off the weather and it's a bit of chub. Like I could lose that. You know what I mean? That's what it's like. 1,000 calories per cookie. Yeah, we were covering that cookie thing. God, those things are gross. I would not want one of those if you're dyeing hair. Ugh. Okay, I sent it. All right, Los Federales say to send it. We'll check that between the two of them. See what we're doing. Fucking something's going to happen, and we'll count both of those towards. Holy Jesus, that's way more than we wanted. We're just gonna count that as $70 whole off the goal, because that's how we do. So 35 off of 70 leaves 35. So we just moved the goal forward a day now. And now we're on to Wednesday. You guys are fucking awesome. Thank you. And I will totally use that to hang out with the kid. In the arms of the angels. Enjoy dinner with your daughter. I will. And I already told her mom that we have to have dinner down here together because you guys insisted. So we're doing it. We're doing it. I don't know if we're doing pizza. Because her mom's like, she had pizza yesterday and for lunch. So it's kind of pizza heavy, but we're figuring out something. And it's going to happen. Of course, you eat your fat. What? So you didn't get kicked off of PayPal because Dabbletards don't like you because you associated with Aaron. No, the PayPal link still works. In fact, let me control click it. I click the link and it goes right to the thing. But it goes to my profile. Weird. Either way. So yeah, it's in view my profile mode. What am I getting alerted from? Updated payment preferences. We already did all that. So yeah, I'd say it has nothing to do with that. I really don't think I rate Dabbleverse or anyone else's interaction. I'm just a tiny little person who does his own little fucking show. I mind my own business. Burgers. It's going to be possibly Arby's, knowing the kid because she likes the curly fries. I don't know. I'm gonna have kiddo and her mom help me figure out what she wants. Burgers wouldn't be a horrible idea, but I don't know if she likes burgers. So we'll see. We're figuring out something. Could do that and do pizza this weekend. Do them both. Alrighty. So speaking of getting that food, I've seen some interesting animal videos. I've played a few of them. I've had some very interesting times. But this one is got to be one of the freakiest things around. I know that, what is it, dolphins? Not necessarily whales, but like dolphins are meat mountain. Dear God, no. Ivy's like a roast beef sandwich girl, and then she likes her curly fries. And then I'm like roast beef and Swiss. And I'll splurge and get her the fucking milkshake thing that she loves. And we'll just kind of have that. And so it's a drink, but it's also a dessert. So everybody's happy. So that's what it is. We'll do. And I'll hang out with her extra because she's going to come down here and hang out with me. So there you go. There you go. Unless she wants burgers. Burgers isn't horrible. I'd love to be able to use my fucking fire pit. Anyways, let's enough about me and my stupid bullshit. Let's get over to this. Orcas have been found going after a sunfish. Orcas hunt in packs. This isn't new. However, this one's new. So we've got an orca holding on to a sunfish. This is another orca coming in at full speed to headbutt the sunfish. And that sunfish just exploded. You can hear it break apart underwater. Orcas have been filmed pulverizing a sunfish in what scientists say could either be a feeding strategy or a way of having fun. Dude, like, this is the whole, like, Mother Nature is nice. No, it isn't. Mother Nature is a vicious bitch for entertainment purposes, possibly solely for the lulz. You had a whale blow up a fish. Footage taken off the coast of Mexico. Oh, this was in 2024. Why are we only hearing about this now? It shows one orca holding a sunfish while another orca headbutts it. Holding a sunfish carcass in its mouth before a male rams into it. Okay, so it was already dead. So you had a dead sunfish. Now that makes more sense why it exploded. Dear Lord, that was creepy. How to see that again? Just, dude, just that's the noise underwater. That's the noise that exploding a body. T-73. No, I'm out of the water. Why not? You don't want to swim around with these giant animals that apparently enjoy playing with their food? It's something about the fact that it's underwater and you hear it crunch so quickly. You hear it like it's in the room. It sounds like someone crinkling up a wrapper or a piece of paper. Just that's a sunfish carcass that just exploded. All right, so what do we? I don't get this off the screen. I don't care about this stuff. Ah, fucking A. I wanted to see the fish fatty that was floating in the water. You dicks. Oh man, I remember SeaWorld, dude. Like I said, this is like getting out now, like today. This story 5 hours ago. It happened in 2024. The part that weirds me out more and more of these things is how many things I'm finding out that happened and we're finding out about it now. And then the other one was, what was it, from yesterday? The AIs are hacking the AIs. So I'm like, we're fucked. We're screwed. Stick a fork in us. We're done. And I remember SeaWorld. Weren't they killing themselves at SeaWorld, or were they going anal like crazy on the trainers? SeaWorld is one of those where it started out as a fun idea, but then the way that they made that happen was kind of like the Chinese philosophy of just ignoring the inalienable rights of people and or animals and just treating them like shit and tase them until they do what you want, and there you go. But I think we ended SeaWorld. SeaWorld's done, right? SeaWorld doesn't still exist. Is SeaWorld still around? Is SeaWorld San Diego still open? Or wait. Yes, SeaWorld is still open and operating three major theme parks in the United States. There's SeaWorld Orlando in Florida, SeaWorld San Diego in California, and SeaWorld Antonio in Texas. I'm actually disappointed to hear that that's still a thing. Trying to move SeaWorld Orlando closer to home. Oh, it's just a stupid video of a dude pushing on a rock. Or, nope, that looks like a chick. Oh my God. Why does that come up as the first video? Why would someone's video about, I want to push it closer to my house? Fucking gay. All right, anyways. You should look at Marineland in Ontario, Canada. It's a monstrosity. I really, really want to get handicap controls in my car so I feel comfortable doing long distance driving with my daughter. I want to take her to Valley Fair. I want to take my daughter to Valley Fair. I want her to go on the splash pads and all that stuff and the roller coaster rides. In fact, that's another thing I'm going to ask her mom about today after the show. I'm going to be like, I want to do, let's figure out a time in August. Let's get a schedule. I want to take the kid to the fucking theme park. I know she doesn't do well with rides and all that stuff. I'll fucking pre-order tickets. I'll help her cut in line with my wheelchair, and we'll take her to the splash pads and the fucking roller coasters. Alrighty, so speaking of other stuff to talk about, get rid of this ad. Speaking of something else my daughter would love, fucking motorsports. We've got, hi, No Pen 15 Fathead. Good to see you. Welcome to the show. Oh, but I did say I was going to check out that Terrio Marine place. Least I can do after that donation, especially. Terrio Marine, did you say? Say, look at Terrio Marineland in Terrio, Canada. Okay. Marineland. So he means Ontario. Marineland, Ontario. Let's go images. Well, all of the images certainly seem like curated, so they put forward a good face. People with the whales. Oh, look, they're hanging out with the. Yeah, carefully, guys. That's water. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, wow. Yeah, keep that closed down. Holy balls. That is terrifying. Like, we were over here. I was like, oh, this looks nice. We got belugas. Like, oh, let's get them out there. Let's. Oh, look at the family. Oh my God, it's zombie apocalypse. Jesus, this would be a great spot to literally film the zombie apocalypse. It's just so destitute. I want more pictures of current and not heyday. Damn it, we got nothing. They just moved the belugas from Marineland into zoos in America, says Red Scooper. Oh, it's not like we see orcas as beautiful like dolphins. I mean, at this point, we're driving them nuts with the offshore like windmill things that we're making. And keep in mind, like when that orca hit that fish, you heard that crumpled. It was immediate. Like if you've got these wind turbines, sitting in these like deep water areas off the coast. Like, how the fuck does that not screw with those motherfuckers? But I thought we were regarding orcas. Like, wasn't Free Willy all about how like we love the orcas? Dolphins, it's just you gotta love dolphins. Thanks for all the fish. So yeah, I can't believe that is bad. Ooh. Look at 6 marine belugas after relocating. Okay. That's not a video. Let's go videos. Let's go videos. What do we got video? 16 minutes, 18 minutes, 1. All right. There we go. 148. This one's way more digestible, but it's not full screenable. Oh, wait. Yes, it is. Fuck yeah. Nope. That's the wrong button. Let's go back. Your dick. You're playing and I'm trying to... What?
At Marineland, the start of a long journey to their new homes abroad.
I'm a little sad to see some of the families being split up, but it's still light years better than staying at a decaying park.
We've got belugas.
The once popular amusement park in Niagara Falls, Ontario, shut down to the public in 2024, leaving 30 whales with an uncertain future. At one point, they even faced the threat of euthanasia. Now Marineland is sending the massive mammals to aquariums in the U.S. and Spain, with the first 6 whales loaded one by one into shipping containers on transport trucks bound for the airport.
It involves people at each step that can accompany the animal and assess it to ensure that it is going to be transported stress-free and problem-free.
In a statement to the Canadian press, Marineland said the safe, healthy, and comfortable transfer of these whales to their new homes remains our unwavering priority.
And then it's about blowing up the thing and collecting the insurance money. Canada is just euthanizing everyone. Yeah, it's weird how how bend over backwards they'll go for these beluga whales. But if this was a dude at a Tim Hortons, you'd tell him to try the MAID program. That's stress-free, says 20, right? That seemed kind of stressful. They're completely out of the water in a body-hugging hammock. I'd be kind of stressed. They're in a truck that says paddock.
A convoy moving the belugas in a delicate operation lasting well into the night.
I would love to hear a commitment to not breeding these animals or using them for entertainment-style performances. We really want to see this as the last generation of whales to suffer in captivity.
Plans for Marineland's other animals remain unclear. From high above, CBC News spotted dolphins and deer, once on display for the public. Their future is still in question.
Oh, don't worry. Those fuckers breed like rabbits. You'll have plenty of them. What are you going to do about the dolphins? Just turn them into tuna? That's what tuna's made out of, right? Dolphin meat? At least the good stuff is. $2 from No Pen 15 Fathead. Thank you very much. Does this mean Johnny's Exotic Meat is selling whale? No. No, it does not. I don't want to be selling beluga whale. Gets difficult. They just moved the belugas from Marineland into zoos in America. Yep, we covered that. Okay. Siegfried and Roy just bought their new trained animals. Dude, one of those guys is dead. Didn't one of those guys died? Isn't it just Roy now, or was it Siegfried that died? I think it was Roy. I think it's just Siegfried and his cats. Roy's just fucking dead.
The federal government signed off on the plan to split up the belugas and send them abroad. It's not clear now who's footing the bill for this complicated move. Thomas Dagg, CBC News.
All righty. So yeah, they moved him. Great. I'm glad they moved him. I hope they get rehomed and they're happy. Living it up in living in America. Hi. One of the collectors is some private dude from Texas who just has way too much money. It's fucking Elon Musk. Elon Musk. I bought a couple of whales, and now they are whales, and I just keep them in my pool. That's how it's gone. We've had Elon Musk buy the whales. Tariff on Canadian whales coming into the USA. Yeah, it's got to be pretty extensive. How do those tariffs work? By the pound? Because if it's weight based, oh boy, do we got something. All right, I'm getting rid of. I just clicked over when I closed that story. Went to the last one I was on, which is the Crumble Cookie employee. That is just This is what grosses me out with a lot of people that work in fast food around me now. It's like I don't trust you people. I can't wait to try the smoked beluga dip. Do you know how big the smoker would have to be to smoke a beluga whale? Do you have any idea? I mean, you could even cut it down into parts and break it down. You're still going to need a fairly sizable smoker to process that sumbitch. Them's are some big bitches, man. I don't think so. Not happening. Not happening. Alrighty, so we have this story to get on after the ad's done. I was talking about this before, and I'll get back to it. My daughter loves motorsports. I love motorsports, but I'm not a big NASCAR fan. So I'm really excited about this. I might actually watch this motherfucking thing if I can. I can't wait to whale steaks. I mean, it sounds good in theory, but how good would it be really? What's their diet? Whale steaks. I don't know that I want whale steaks, man. Just because I like steaks. Never had fish where I'm like, a giant chunk of it just makes it better. They eat krill. The beluga whales eat krill? Wow. I live in northern Wisconsin. Plenty of jack pine for a beluga roast. And yeah, dude, is that... I don't think beluga caviar comes from the whales. Does it? It wouldn't surprise me, but I thought that was from fish. And they literally squeeze it out of the fish, just make them shit a bunch of eggs. QZ Man saying, if you smoke it, it will yum. I mean, admit smoked salmon's pretty fucking baller. So I mean, you might be right. Either way, I'm happy that we get. Do we have any other Grand Prix that happen in the U.S. Regularly? I don't think it's a regular thing. I really like the idea that we're going to have a 250th Grand Prix in front of the Smithsonian and other areas in D.C. I like it. It's fun. Fuck it. Let's do this. Boom. Flip over here and hit play. Cod, herring, flounder, octopus, squid, crab. Oh.
I'll be your racing driver today.
All right. Well, very good. We'll see how fast you are.
Whales are mammals, not fish. But does their meat have the consistency of mammals, or does it have fish consistency? Beluga sturgeon says MSO. Okay.
Started. Has DC ever hosted a road race like this before?
No, this will be the first time we've ever seen a road race, a motorsports race in the nation's capital. I mean, it's so hard to do, first of all. There's a lot of...
You already lock down stuff all the time. You can't do this already?
Thomas Jefferson was a horseman. And he actually had a horse race around the same areas that we're racing our track on. And this track,
I wish I could go race at Sebring Racetrack. Sebring Racetrack, isn't that the...
We're on 3rd Street now, which is right in...
Isn't that in Germany? Or am I wrong? So this is the racetrack that we're going to have. It's going to start... They're going to barrel down Pennsylvania Avenue. And then turn 2, they're going to come into here, and they're going to flip down there, 3, 4, 5, then down Independence Ave. So all the way across the National Mall, they're going to pump that. This whole intersection will have to be locked down. This is going to be the pit lane. It seems like a small course. If this is your pit lane, this seems like a small course. It's only a couple blocks wide. This is going to be fast. And, of course, the White House right there. So, yeah, boom, 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 boom. Interesting. I mean, fuck it. At least we're getting it. I'm all for it. I wish I could go straight. Oh shit, road race in DC. Yeah, dude, they're road racing in DC. That's what I'm excited about. And yeah, dude, I'd love to have a fucking like a sim version of this on like Forza or something to get to do it. That'd be the tits.
Part of the nation's capital. It dissects the National Mall. That's on our right here. And these cars on this street, this is about a third of a mile straightaway, will be about 140 miles an hour.
It is a little bumpier probably than what a race car driver would want to be going 180 miles an hour over. How much work still needs to, we just went over a bump, how much work still needs to be put in on the roads to get this ready to be a racetrack?
We don't want to have an absolutely totally smooth surface here because the streets are never going to be that way, right? Our drivers are used to having some bumps. And frankly, it separates the great drivers from the good drivers when you have that kind of technical differences. So there are some improvements we're going to make. Of course, the nation's capital, we just went by on 3rd Street, is obviously the most iconic figure. And then we'll be going by also the Air and Space Museum, Smithsonian Institution museums. I mean, so iconic, such great history about our country.
Now,
I was hoping to see some cars going zoom zoom.
This is going to be where the pit lane is, right?
Yes, it is. We are right now in the pit lane, where the cars will come in 2 or 3 times during the race and have their tires changed and the fuel changed.
GTA 6 will have it. Just a minor delay.
So you're going to have a pit lane.
I don't want to get
running
GTA 6.
To the racetrack.
What do you think of my driving?
Very good. A little slow for us, but pretty good.
So fuck you. No, not with the go-kart. I gave up on that specific car. Couldn't get insurance to approve it. They won't touch it. Why is it? Because it's not street legal, or is it street legal? GTA 6 will have it, just a minor delay. I don't want to get GTA 6. It's been delayed so long. It's so stupid expensive. I'm just like, And then you're going to have to start all over on GTA Online. And everybody's like, gotta do the online games. And they'll bring all the game modes over and all the stuff. But now you got to restart everything. If I could import my character from 5 to 6 in the online mode, that would go a long way to convince me. But even then, the only reason I really love my character in 5 on my console is because I got that fucking Vigilante Batmobile car.
But this is a big bet.
That's a fun car to drive.
Why do you feel like it's
in
worth
GTA 5? The Vigilante is a fun fucking car to drive. Just hit the boost and launch off. It's amazing.
What's primary for me, and it sounds corny, is to celebrate our country's 250th anniversary in ways no one ever expected to see. Fireworks are great. A UFC fight is fun. How about celebrating on these roads around our city with these iconic structures we're racing around, celebrating our country's history?
IndyCar did have some backlash recently over a One Nation, One Race t-shirt that got pulled. What happened there?
That was my fault. You know, as we were
One Nation, One Race. Oh, I get it. I get it. People are butthurt because they can't understand. If it wasn't clear enough to you guys, they meant racing, like as in we're gonna do this one race. But I get it. I get it. I ended up getting the Ariel Atom instead. That is insurable. That's a fast little zippy little car. 209. Haha. Yeah, I kind of want this shirt now. I want this shirt, and I want somebody. You racist? Like, I love motorsports. You don't? No reason to get so upset about it. That's not what you're saying. No, that is what I'm saying. But I get that you're that anal that you won't allow those words to exist because it can't possibly mean anything other than the racist thing that you're thinking. Okay. Oh, man. I'm not a racing fan, but I understand the shirt. I guess that happens when you're not actually racist. Right? This is the thing that pisses me off. The whole reason that this shirt got this far to line is because nobody thought about anyone's ethnicity in the evolution of this shirt. This has nothing to do about ethnicity or people's ethnic background or any of that. It has to do with the literal Grand Prix race. But nope, we're giant children. We can't handle words in the wrong order. Ooh, even if you want to take it that way, T3 was an elegant point. One race, human race. Right? It didn't say one race, the white race. I get it. It's a white shirt, so it kind of is, I guess it's saying it silently if you're taking it that way. But it's still, you could easily just take it as one race, meaning the human race. But it's a white shirt. Oh, it's so stupid. I can't believe we got butthurt over this.
One nation, one race t-shirt that got pulled. What happened there?
That was my fault. You know, as we were designing and having people design T-shirts for us, you can imagine my thought of it was a race here in D.C. and the nation here. So I take the blame for that. And anybody that knows me knows my character and knows what I'm about.
This is a political town. What do you say to fans of IndyCar who maybe don't think you should be doing a race here under this administration?
I don't have exclusive
eat
areas
a
for the
dick. Who is this? Oh, it's CNN. That explains it. Oh, you shouldn't be doing a race here under the administration. This is a political town. So we only get to do it when you decide the administration is the right administration to allow a Grand Prix race. Is that it? Fuck that noise. Either it's okay or it isn't. I'm so sick of this. Like, well, we don't like this administration. People don't like this administration. Should we do this here? Like, so what? It's not about Donald Trump's fucking administration. I'm so sick of how we have to underwrite everything patriotic done for this country in celebration of its 250th anniversary. Oh, but Donald Trump's in office, so we can't have a party. Meh. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Race when Donald Trump's in charge. I wish we had had races when Clinton was there. I'd like this to be a regular thing every year. I'd love to tune into the American Grand Prix. Racing at the Capitol once a year. I'd love that to be a regular thing. Scrubby saying that's because the Communist Party are anti-American. Well, then go fucking off. Then fuck off. Like, that's all I'm saying. Then fuck off. We're anti-American. Who cares? Oh, fucking this bitch. You know what, lady? This is for you, just for having the fucking cunt to ask that question.
You're a cunt.
Anybody that says red or blue, it's come everybody here. And nonpartisan's been the mission from day one.
So this is the show car. Tell me about it.
Yeah, this is a car we designed to show the spirit of what the race is going to look like here.
Yeah, I think I also saw that.
I'd like to pause this for just a moment to say, after that comment and everything else that we're watching, props to CNN for picking the least qualified anchor to come here and talk about motorsports.
House insignia. Why was it important to showcase it all on this car?
Yeah, you know, and the other thing about it is this is part of Freedom 250, right? Which has been the president's theme, of which he's supported us on.
How do I do it?
Just top right up here.
Okay.
Can you imagine a driver doing this in a suit, trying to get in the claustrophobic with a helmet on and a Hans device?
Okay, I have to legs here. Ah! Oh my goodness.
Is that crazy? Are you down in there now?
Yeah, it's practically a body condom.
Can you imagine doing that for 2.5 hours, 3 hours in Indianapolis with a helmet on? Can't see around you?
So this is why you have to seal the manhole covers. It's quite low, right?
Don't you guys seal the manhole covers anyway? Flashbacks of the grape stomping reporter who broke her leg. I've never seen that. I've never seen that. Now I need to look. Grape stomping reporter who broke her leg. I have hiccups because I drank my water too fast. Grape stomping reporter. Oh, grape stomping lady falls. Oh, dear Lord. This is 15 years ago?
Are you ready? You ready to try it? Yeah, sure. Let's go. Oh, disgusting. All right, you ready? Give us a 30-second time. Here we go. So what's the deal here? There's a contest to stomp, and how are you measuring who does the best stomping?
And whoever stomps the most shoes wins an overnight stay, but it's not the only thing you can do.
The measuring cups are down below, right?
The measuring cups are down below.
All right. And if you win, you get to stay at Chateau Elan. And what else do you have going on here?
Well, if grape stomping's not your thing, you can come and spend the day listening to live music, eating international food, having wine tours and tastings, vineyard tours, seminars, arts and crafts. It's a lot of fun, a whole day. Stop.
Oh, that's the golden moment right there.
Arts
oh, stop, oh, stop, oh, I can't breathe. Stop.
She's begging them to stop, but they just keep filming. Well, we're gonna cut away now that we might have watched somebody who's now gonna be hospitalized. What? Sent a post to me. What the heck is this? No. I don't fucking care. All right. Anyways, got the wind knocked out of her. Yeah, dude. Taste the wine, inhale the fungus. That's just gross. Like, I get it that that's how they made wine back in the day. You're telling me we can't figure out any other way than having some lady jump on grapes with her feet? That is gross. This is so gross. Ew. What? Johnny got busted. Oh. This is not me at all. Alrighty. Thanks, Andrew. But whatever. Okay, so moving forward. The race thing was fun. The grape lady was even better. Dear Lord. Grape stomping lady. I love that they cut back to the news like, ooh, we don't know how to do this. And she's begging them to stop, and that's back in the day when they still did stuff live and they didn't free film everything. T3, I sent a link for the shirt. Oh, can you still get the shirt? The One Nation, One Race apparel shirt. And you can order it in any color. It's $17. You get it as a hoodie and it's let's see it in red. I need it's not giving me a preview of what it's supposed to look like. 13 items sold in the last 24 hours. So it's pretty popular if you want it. They're saying that it's getting this. I don't know if I trust it or not. Pay securely with link. Okay. You come to town. About Us. What is your company? I'm amazed you guys still have this thing. We turn creativity into clothing. Every piece we offer is made to order, designed to help you express your personality with style, human originality, from graphic tees to cozy hoodies. Standout accessories. We focus on quality materials. Who makes these though? That's my question. Who makes your products? Because this thing was supposedly minus 20%, so that went down in price recently. There we go. Meatloaf turned out wonderfully, by the way. Congratulations. I'm glad your meatloaf went amazing. I still have to figure out what I'm doing for dinner with my daughter, but we're going to do something fun on everyone else's request. If I recall correctly, the Grape Lady video was making its rounds at the same time as Leroy Jenkins. Oh, that makes me feel dated. Oh, then it's like older than 15. It's like 20 years old. Oh, God, that makes me feel old. Leroy Jenkins, literally, like that one's old. Thank you, T73. If people need me to share the link, I will share the link in the other chats if you're itching to get that shirt. Sausage, peppers, and onions for my tonight. Well, good for you. Good for you, sir. That sounds like a wonderful meal. I'd be excited to have a kitchen and be able to cook and shit. Be cool. Alrighty, so that was an interesting one. Thank you, Facebook. That covers that. We've got that done, and we're on there. So we're to this point. I hope St. Caesar's still in chat because he's going to need to explain these people. Yeah, I'm with St. Aaron. Like, I'm not eating. I don't like wine if you had to stomp it with your feet. Let's not do that. How about you, how about we automate this process a little bit? You get all the stems out of it, you put them down, and you just juice the fuckers, and we're done. So that would be nice. I sent the link for the shirt. Yeah, we... Uh-oh, connecting to chat. No, we're good. So that's its own problem. Whatever. Thank you very much for hanging out. We've got about 45 minutes left in the show here. St. Caesar, I don't know if you're listening, dude, but I'm going to file this under, like, Britain's been part of the problem, man. Because this is apparently a common tradition of British rugby. I will say this. I will gladly take this over story time. I will gladly take this over drag queen story time. I will take drag queen rugby over drag queen story time every day of the week.
You've heard of a drag race, but have you heard of drag rugby? This team...
Dude, no offense, but drag queens don't do drag racing. Drag racing has nothing to do with drag queens. What the heck is wrong with you? You've heard of a drag race. Right. It's nothing to do with drag queens. Do you think literally that everybody under those helmets and those sports, it's just a bunch of dudes tucking it back and taping it up and being fabulous? No, I don't think so. Athlete's Foot adds a nice tang to it. You can really taste it in the first... St. Aaron, you're going to make me hurl. It's gross. You can't rig motocross, snowcross, off-road. They don't get paid by just their sponsors like Johnny does. Thank you, Rusty Grammar. I get paid by just my sponsors. I just felt my back like pop and crack a little as I pushed myself up. Just like, and I was like, oh God, that felt so good. Now I'm like, some tension's gone and I just feel a little bit like looser. Oh, I miss the days when I could do that like at will. You've heard of dragging your feet. You've heard partying with people can be a real drag. You've heard someone was dragged behind a car, but have you heard about drag rugby? It's the stupidest non sequitur in the world. People refer to smoking cigarettes as taking a drag, but have you heard of drag rugby? What is wrong with this lady? Rusty Grammar, you asked me why I was salty about Britain earlier. Look, like I said, I will take this over Story Hour every day of the week. If this is what they want to do, fine. This is way more acceptable than wanting to read your weird sexual orientation books to kids. Just saying.
Is making a famously rough and tough sport kind of fabulous. Drag rugby is an annual event held in Cardiff, Wales, where 30 of Cardiff's...
And this is at least kind of funny because then you got to watch... I demand they wear the heels and you got to watch them running them shits. You know what I mean? Like...
best drag queens face off against the Cardiff Lions, the first LGBTQ+ inclusive rugby team in Wales.
Oh, fuck
The
off.
rugby team collaborated with a cabaret club in Cardiff called Mary's Cardiff to not only score penalty goals, but serve some looks as well. The inclusive event, which started in 2024, has grown from selling 160 tickets to 4,000 in 2026. All proceeds
Wait a minute,
of the
so
event go to a charity called
a couple hundred tickets to 4,000 in 2 years? That's not bad.
Dreams and Wishes, which helps make the dreams of children who are seriously sick come true.
Well, that's nice. They help physically ill children.
Erin Patterson invites her in-laws for lunch.
What the fuck?
The death of 3.
Stop playing stuff automatically. You dicks. I don't want, and that's, why do you guys want me to watch your death cap coverage?
What killed them was death cap mushroom.
Fuck off. I don't want to watch this. I didn't want to click on it. I was trying to close it. I didn't ask for this at all. In fact, it's the video under this, and you automatically played it, you dicks. Thank God this happened before I went to the UK. It happened before he went to the UK, and it'll probably be back next year. Taking a drag off a... I think he means that in the British parlance of a cigarette, taking a drag off a fag. I think, because that's what he means by a fag, a cigarette. I believe so. I certainly hope so. Otherwise, it's just hateful. We've got, 45 minutes left in the program today? I still haven't heard from her mom, so I guess I'll have to figure that out after she gets back. Told her I was open to suggestions. She hasn't thrown one my way yet. Oh, well. I'll update you as that goes. We'll be back tomorrow, too, I don't know if Digger will be back tomorrow. I hope she's doing all right. In fact, I might want to shoot her a message. How you doing? Yeah, come on. Doing did the fridge arrive yet? Find out if she's got that going on. That is how the Emerald Isle became a thing. They broke off to escape the homosexual. Dear Lord. I mean, what's the... You know what? I don't know. I'll trust you on that for now. Thank goodness thank goodness it happened before you got there. Now it's all done. And it was at least for a good cause. Like, they're helping out the kids with serious medical conditions and stuff. As soon as it was mentioning a charity, I assumed it was going to be an LGBTQ plus charity. And then when it wasn't that, I was surprised. And then when it mentioned children, I was just really glad. They're like, we're helping sick children with medical bills. Rusty Graham saying also, anyone that doesn't sponsor Johnny, whether physically or by lab proxy, is also gay. Oh, that seems too broad a stroke. I feel like we're getting too many people. I don't think that's accurate. I don't want to just swath a whole group of people with that. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me, but let's not and say we did. We've got a couple of stories we've got one story left for the second hour, and then we've got all of our third hour stuff, so we can grab that in just a moment. Catching up with those, and we're good. So this happened. First of all, there's several things I learned from this story. I learned that there is a place in Texas called Miami, Texas. That's too close to actual Miami. Pay your gay away. Dear Lord. Yeah, if you want to throw in the Rumble chats and everything else, we would certainly appreciate it, but I can't promise that it will encourage or dissuade being a homosexual. In fact, I think it has zero effect on it. But if you want to try, I'm down to help take the money to help you out. Our goal is on Tuesday at $35 right now. So no, it isn't. It's Wednesday at $35. We already moved it over, right? We have the amount right. Yeah, Wednesday. Wednesday at $35, ass fuck. Remember, thankfully, it's what we saved in there, so that's what we have. Good. That's okay. All right, and then double clicky save so we make sure that doesn't go anywhere. Good. All right, so there we are. We're caught up. Magnitude 5.0 earthquake has been detected in northwest Miami, Texas, according to the United States Geological Survey. This is like breaking news of today. This happened literally today, this morning. There are no reports of damage at this time. The earthquake's epicenter was approximately 23 miles southeast of Spearman, Texas, at a depth of 3.5 miles. No aftershocks were reported, though they remain a possibility after the initial quake, according to the U.S. Geological Survey. So we have a Miami, Texas, and it was hit with a 5.0 earthquake. But nothing's destroyed yet. Aren't there supposed to be aftershocks with that? Like, we can get them. So that you can have a one-off, what is that, like a burp? Like Tupperware? Like when the lid's a little puffed up and you're like, oh, I put it on, there's too much air in there, and you got to burp it, like boop. Nope. Okay. Seems like. Rusty Grammar. I don't know, man. No, I don't agree with you. Johnny fears Labby. I don't fear you, Labby. I am greatly respectful and indebted to how much you've supported this program. Fear is a strong word. I fear running afoul of you and then you leaving, because then that would be harder on me, and I wouldn't want to do that. You've been so nice. I would feel like shit. So that's the closest I get to fear. I got enough shit to be afraid of. I don't need to add more to the list. Let's see if we can find a news story that has any more on the 5.0 earthquake. 5.0 earthquake in Texas. And video. We don't have any serious. All right, we'll go with you. That's the Houston. Which one? 37 minutes ago. All right, I'll take it. Let's see what we got.
Believe it or not.
Oh, it's one of their fucking meteorologists like, oh, believe it or not, this happened.
This morning's Texas earthquake actually showed up on a seismograph right here in northwest Arkansas. It was a magnitude 5.0 earthquake that struck Texas Panhandle right around 5:21 this morning. Now, the epicenter was near Spearman, which is about an hour and a half or so northeast of Amarillo. It was actually the strongest earthquake recorded in the Texas Panhandle in more than a century. Now, check this out. This is the actual seismograph reading that was taken at Hobbs State Park in northwest Arkansas. That big red spike, well, that's the earthquake arriving here roughly 400 to 450 miles away. Now, folks here in Arkansas didn't feel it, but these sensitive instruments like seismographs can actually detect even the tiniest of ground motions from earthquakes hundreds of miles away.
All right, that was totally not what I was hoping for. What's with those sunglasses? He's a news anchor and he's trying to seem cool. Because that's from 5 News Atlanta. So, I'm guessing he's trying to seem cool. They just kind of make him look lame, though. I'm going to say totally lame. Anyone see the vote in USA and Israel merging the military? Must be a conspiracy theory. What bill was that? It was like Article 219 or whatever. The NDAA, Article 219 of the NDAA. Section 219 of the House passed fiscal year 2027 National Defense Authorization Act, NDAA, establishes the United States-Israel Defense Technology Cooperation Initiative. So it passed. Looks like he borrowed them from Karen. Yeah, those glasses up. Holy crap. How long does that thing go for? Jesus. Good Lord. Oh my God. I didn't realize that ran that long. More details link. Well, this is the AI overview of the Section A thing. Roasted for GOP House narrowly passes massive annual U.S.-Israeli defense integration. Here we go. Here we go. This one here, I can give you this link that we've got for it. Who was asking? Something's got to give. I mean, yeah. If you were looking for the link, I think you were looking for the link. There you go. There's the link over there in the Rumble chat. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Let's fucking go. Yeah, if you want to, now would be a great time to do a hype train. We've got 45 minutes left. Or not 45. Fuck me. We got 35. I can't do math today. We've got 35 minutes left. We've had a lot of amazing support. If you want to continue to help support the program, I would say thank you, but you don't have to. I certainly would appreciate it. We are all owned by the small hats. Only the people can fix it. But, like, we're going to need people to stand up. Like, we have too many people defending the small hats. We can't even stand up and fight them. You got this Second Amendment thing, but something about it being a duty to stop treason or something like that, or it's tyranny anyway. No, that's the military service pledge. Pledge to defend the United States from all enemies, foreign and domestic. I think that's the military service pledge. I don't know about the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment is the right to bear arms so that a human, or not human, that a citizen of the country may protect themselves from a tyrannical government. Scruffy, LMAO, you think they care about the Constitution? They've been writing laws to circumvent this shit for years. They've shit on the Constitution for over 100 years. Yes, tyranny. It's awfully close to tranny. Let's fight tyranny and trannies. Tyrannical trannies. That needs to be a horror movie. Tyrannical trannies. But it's all about like Tyrannosaurus Rex trannies. It's a weird cloning thing. They're dinosaurs, but they're also trans. They can't decide their gender. So yeah, unfortunately, In the column of another strike against us and why things are darker on the horizon, the U.S.-Israel defense integration is still in Section 219 of the NDAA, and according to a cursory Google search, that passed the House. So, hooray! Trains are cool. I mean, yeah, I won't say the other half of that comment, but I agree, Rusty Grammar. Trains are cool. I love trains. My brother was big into trains. He built one of those things with the tracks that go around it and the caves and the towns and all that. That was cool. I never did that. I didn't have patience for that shit, but trains are cool. So we're supposed to shit on the U.S. government demands at every turn. I would like to. The United States of Israel. We pretty much are now. Without people organizing, nothing will happen. Right, but nobody's going to organize. We've had too many people that, again, would demonize the organizers. You're not going to find people willing to stand up and do something about it, unfortunately. Or people like me who can't. Like, what am I going to do? Am I going to grab a gun and fight on the front lines? What are you going to be able to fight the government? Because guess what? That's going to reach at a pretty quick point. I'm ready to mount up, but people are fucking weak. Right, and if we got more people to mount up, and God knows I'm almost there with you. I don't have any weapons, though. I have to borrow some of yours, haha. But if we got people up in arms over all of this, again, we're just going to have to fight the military. They've got better toys than us. They've got the drones. We can put you on a mounted LMG. That's what I can do. I'm really good at video games. Can I just use my controller and pilot a drone? Give me one of them drone tanks. Let's just put like a Gatling gun on a couple of tank treads with a bunch of ammo and just let it roll. Johnny, you don't need weapons. You are a weapon. A weapon of what? Mass boredom? What weapon would I be? You mean someone's going to grab me by the ankles and swing me around like a fucking limp, like dead fish? I've been ready. We do have guns and ammo, says Ashley. I feel like more and more people are in that mindset of like, I'm ready to do something about this now. We are having more and more younger generations kind of like unanimously agreeing that they don't like Israel, which is cool. And I'm all for it, but like I said, I don't see us having enough people. I don't think we have enough people agreeing on it. Feed him Taco Bell. He can be a weapon of ass destruction. Nice. Tyrannical T-Rex, trans, train, Teletubbies, and train toddlers. I just feel like you're just putting a lot of T-words together now. Now it just seems like we're piling on to pile on. Now we're just adding shit just to do it. We've got a bunch of different stories for the third hour. We've got like 30 minutes left. We'll go through these. We'll hang out. If by some quack farting miracle we've gone through all of them, then we might open up the floor to you guys throwing out some stuff if we do. But we'll see. We also have 30 minutes left. If you guys want to do a hype train thing, don't do it at the end. Don't do it at the end. It's too big of a problem with everything else that I'm now trying to do for today. So it'd be nicer if we did that relatively soon. But if we don't, totally fine. We can always use a Trojan cripple. Strap some COVID blankets on the chair and roll Johnny. I don't think that'll work. Plus, I don't think we have COVID blankets. Hasn't it been like, wasn't it like kind of like the Trail of Tears era? Like that kind of, wasn't that back in the day where we like handed out smallpox blankets and stuff like that? I don't think we have the COVID. He would shed a tear seeing the track layouts I make with my boys that go around the entire house that are really cool and incredibly impractical. I think I would enjoy seeing those. Those sound fun. That doesn't sound bad at all. Miss Q, don't talk about Fight Club or fighting the government. It's an underground movement. When does the movement start? I guess, does that make it a bowel movement since it's in the bowels of our country? We have too much shit going on where I'm like, I don't think we could fight back. We've got too much stuff with the military, spy cameras and satellites and drones. They're watching us through the YouTubes and the internet. They've got our Google search histories, our Amazon order lists, and all this other stuff. I really don't feel like we could just flat out fight them. I don't think it's a fair game. It'd be very difficult. We'd have to get some awfully interesting, like, guerrilla warfare shit going. And the closest to that I've seen is, what is it? The Wall Street takeover, the fucking whatever zone in Seattle, and then that guy who dropped a bunch of Molotovs in front of the government federal building in New York. That's it. That's all we've gotten. You know, they called flock camera. You know, they're called flock cameras because they're watching the sheep, right? Pretty much. Israel is the one collecting your data, those genocidal freaks. I mean, Israel and America. The CIA is doing it too. I'm pretty sure the CIA has been at it for a while. But again, go back to the founding of the CIA and look what we also find. I'll send you a video of the next one we make. It's more of a winter thing we do. I'd love to see that. That'd be cool. I think trains are fun. My daughter doesn't really have the patience for that kind of stuff, and the cats wouldn't allow it to stay, so we don't build them around the Christmas tree. But that is one tradition I wouldn't mind doing. No one wants the data centers, but they're pushing them regardless. Again, yeah, nobody wants the data centers. I'm talking about Israeli, not CIA. Okay. Yeah, nobody wants the data centers, but we're keep collecting them and building them. That's where I feel like if we're going to see anything, that's where we're going to start seeing people fighting back, is when they start like going after their local elected officials for these fucking data centers. And it would be nice if we did see that happen, where people got rid of these data centers and stopped them and said to their elected officials, you don't get elected again if you put in these data centers. We don't support you if you put in these data centers. And when they blatantly ignore the will of the people just like, all right, we're ousting you from office right now. That's not in the charter. Yes, it is. And we're also quashing your deal with the data center. But good luck with that. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see people fight these data centers any way we can. Just saw a very beautiful single mother walking with her baby down the street. Well, good for you. I don't know. How do you know she's single? That doesn't make any sense. Maybe the dad's at home. Just because a lady's walking down the street with a kid doesn't mean she's single. Make tarring and feathering politicians great again. I'm totally for tarring and feathering politicians. Yeah, I'm with you. Make tarring and feathering politicians great again. I hope you're right, but I don't know if that will move people. I don't think it will. I think too many people are complacent. Too many other people feel like they can't do anything. And then a lot of people don't want to do anything. They're happy with the thing. They want things to change. That doesn't mean she doesn't have a dad. That's incredibly racist of you. That's incredibly racist. That doesn't mean she doesn't have, that doesn't mean that she's a single mom. That literally just your own biases, sir. I hope Swim doesn't get found out. Well, I don't know who Swim is. Swim smashed a flock camera about a third of a mile from my house. Pretty based of Swim. I hope Swim doesn't get found out too. Let them eat IHOP. Who are we asking to eat IHOP? I don't think, well, actually there is an IHOP in town. I don't want to go out to IHOP. Delivery would suck. Plus, I'm not a big breakfast for dinner guy, although she kind of is. We might have to do, if we did that, that'd be like a weekend thing. Anyways, so getting back to our new stuff, I just found this out recently. There's a nearly deserted island in Alaska, and your and my tax dollars are paying to keep empty houses wired for the internet. Like, I found this out, and I've got two questions. One, can I move there? Can I get paid to move there and live there if they've all been wired for the internet? On an island in the Bering Sea, 1,200 miles from Anchorage, Alaska, there's an abandoned house on an abandoned Navy base. There's no furniture. The wind blows through the broken windows. Oh, my God. Really? Can we do images? Nope. Open image in new tab. And open image in new tab. Open image in new tab. Open image in new tab. Never mind, I don't want to live here. Oh my God, there's a Pizza Hut that's no longer working. A year-round resident relies on Starlink to play video games with other people online. Oh, wow. So there are people living there. This guy. Open image in new tab. This lady. And, oh, dear Lord, that guy. All right. So we've got all of these. And we can grab you over here. To keep through. You just thought AI started the fighting the other day with that news story. No, they've been doing it for a while. No, I was talking about the AI hacking each other. I didn't know they've been doing that for a while. That's been going on for a while. I was unaware. All right, so here's Adak, our town in Alaska. Apparently, this is a former Navy base, and this place is largely completely deserted. There's a few people living there. U.S. phone customers are paying for this deserted town's internet. U.S. phone customers pay more than $340,000 a year for an Anchorage company to keep homes and buildings in Alaska's Adak Island wired for obsolete, not even good internet services, obsolete internet service, and all but a few of them sit empty. All but a few of these homes are empty. So I don't know what's up there. I'm guessing those are your water towers. I'm guessing all of these towns, all of these homes are empty. Obviously, there's nobody in these businesses. How are people still living there if this place is largely empty? On an island in the Bering Sea, 12,000 miles from Anchorage, Alaska, sits an abandoned house. We covered that part. The cable was installed to connect the home to the internet after the base closed. It costs more than $340,000 a year to provide this building and hundreds of others, all but a few of them empty, with internet access no one says they use. And again, this is tax dollars. This isn't like those people's. This is American tax dollars. Like everybody in the country is paying for this. I guess when you break it down by that much, it's not that, but still. The money being wasted is yours. It comes in the form of a fee added to nearly every American's phone bill as part of the Federal Communications Commission subsidy program, intending to bring fast, affordable internet to remote towns. Oh, God. You know, in case Russia tries to invade. Yeah, but we need to have internet. Empty homes. Send the homeless there, right? Move them all to Alaska. I bet they get paid to upkeep the military base in case the military wants to do something with it in the future or they want to reopen it. Well, shit, can my crippled ass do any of that? If it comes with a house. The fee added nearly every American's phone bill. Reporting this year by the Anchorage Daily Mail News and ProPublica has found that the multi-billion-dollar Universal Service Fund pays for what often amounts to slow internet access for customers who actually no longer use it. The FCC keeps the money flowing to telecom companies regardless of their owners' track records. It keeps paying a Fairbanks company to provide internet service while its owner served federal prison time for tax evasion. So it's not just Minnesota, apparently. We've got a couple of different government organizations that will keep writing the checks after the criminals have been arrested. Interesting. The government keeps paying Alaska's largest telecom, GCI, even after it signed a settlement for alleged fraud related to that subsidy. So it signed a settlement for fraud related to the thing that you're paying them for, and you guys still get paid. Oh, my God. My deer stand could use internet, says Deer Butch, right? No internet to couch pilot FPV military drones. Oh, you need internet to couch pilot FPV military drones. Yeah, nothing like the need for porn 30 feet up a tree, says St. Aaron. I'm actually with Dear Butch on this. Not necessarily that would be my choice, but, you do need something to pass the time. Like I said, not my choice. Not going to shit on him for doing it, though. Dear Lord, let's close this out and pick one of the other pictures. Boop. Oh, my God, this is horrible. Never mind, I don't know that I want one of these houses. What the heck is this? Did a cow come by and, scattershot diarrhea shit on the side of the house? Is that mold? Is that what? It looks like splatter damage. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to close that. God dang it. There's our Pizza Hut. Everywhere you look, there's always a defunct Pizza Hut. See, a few places, let's see, GCI, even after it signed a settlement. The settlement said it was neither an admission of guilt by GCI or concession by the Justice Department that the claims were not well-founded. Yeah, but you paid. It's an admission of guilt. It's an admission of guilt. Once home to thousands of sailors and their families, the island emptied after the base closed in 1997, while the state estimated the population to be 77 last year. Holy shit, 77. Residents themselves put it at closer to 24. So 24, meaning that the federal internet subsidy for the local telecom amounts to about $14,000 a year per person. And it turns out there's zero indication any of these people are benefiting from it. We know this because we flew to the island in June, visited every building, and the company itself told regulators it serves. We knocked on every door, talked to every person we could find. Not a single one told us they subscribe to the island's subsidized internet service. Residents get online through Starlink, the Elon Musk satellite service that arrived in 2023 without any subsidy from the FCC. People here say it's up to 40 times faster and costs $90 to $140 per month compared to the hundreds of dollars a month that Adak Eagle, the local telecom, once collected from customers on top of its subsidy checks. So this whole thing is a giant money suck. Dear Lord, why are they... and they're still getting money. Zombie Town. Adak is the closest to Russia we can get. Okay, so maybe I don't want that. Uncle Butch has a flock camera near his house. Nope. Best of luck. Like many Alaska telecoms, Adak Eagle was built on public money. It began in the early 2000s with FCC subsidies and federal loans to upgrade old telephone wires for fiber optic lines that could support both voice and internet services. By 2011, the company was collecting $2.68 million a year from the Universal Service Fund. In 2013, a federal order determined the company president, Larry Mize, spent telecom subsidy money on a fleet of vehicles and a fishing boat that weren't necessary for his business. So this guy's embezzling, and we're still paying for this shit. Oh, my God. Dear Lord. Let it end. An entire town has internet access that nobody wants. Absolutely nobody wants. And we're paying almost $500,000 a year, well over $250,000 a year, to keep this town of nobody, literally nobody, wired for internet. And it's subpar at best. Oh, another island scandal? I'll take this over Epstein, though. This is better than Epstein, granted. All of those empty rooms for porn use. No. Let's not. Why you guys always got to go to porn? Dear Lord. The company filed letters with the FCC at the time stating its salaries should be evaluated in the context of a small company where each employee wears multiple hats, and citing the island's remoteness and harsh climate conditions. On top of the $3.6 million his company has received from the federal broadband subsidy since 2016, he has also received $3.54 million from the FCC through a program that replaces revenue phone companies once earned collecting long-distance calls. The state kicked in an additional $3.75 million through its own subsidy program, the Alaskan Universal Service Fund. Some ADAC residents said they continue to pay the company for landlines that they use as a cell phone backup. So they're still collecting money. Let's see, how much money is this asshole collecting since 2016? 3.6 plus 3.54 plus 3.75. Oh. And so we're at almost $11 million that this guy's raking in off of this island of 24 people. $11 million. Dear Lord. Some rackets. Jesus, I need to get into one of these. Fuck me. When we first asked Mays about the federal internet money, he hung up on us. He did not respond to questions emailed in May. A written interview requested delivered to his office in June. Detailed email delivered to his Anchorage office. So yeah, he's not answering. The one thing Mays did say before hanging up the phone on the first call is that he is playing by the rules of the FCC subsidy program, and if we have questions about it, we should ask the agency. We did repeatedly about the publicly funded connections to demolished homes on the ADAC and other uses of internet subsidies in Alaska. The FCC never responded. Yeah, because they're getting a kickback. They're getting a kickback. There's nobody in these fucking homes. There's nobody in this stupid town. But he's kicking them a little money. This guy is playing on Starlink. This lady's posting her dog photos because of Starlink. And I don't know who this guy is. But either way, I see lots of free building materials, though. Right? They just go around and move in. Just go on and move in, dear Butch. Go around. If you want to go all the way up north of Anchorage, Alaska, it's going to be a trek, but go for it. I fully support this. All right, so what are we looking at? We're looking at like 15 minutes here. We're wrapping this thing up. It's coming to a hunting shunt. Don't you love being surveyed by... That is so funny. Smart Detection posted it probably because it's saying the thing. What? Oh, it expired. Detection expired and not posted to chat. But I see it anyway. Don't you love being surveyed by Israel and those genocide? It's not just them, though. It's like our government on behalf of them. Our government was doing... Like the Patriot Act wasn't any of this stuff. I mean, we've been at this for a while. It's not new. If only I can hunt many seals. Oh, you mean baby seals. Why do they have to be babies? I wanted to watch this, but it seems like there's an ad related to it because I clicked play and it just had stupid music. Yep, it's just music. Let's mute this because I can't find any audio for when I click play. Let's mute this and see what happens. Oh, it's just music behind what is people trying to save a dog. All right, fuck it. Johnny, it's 4:20. Oh, is it? No, it's 4:19, Los Federales. You're close. You're right there. It's not quite 4:20 yet, though. It's not quite. It is close. I should have this on hand. Holy Landlines. Alaska Telecom is a publicly traded company with more than half owned by institutional. CGI isn't the company. That's not CGI, is it? Alaska Telecom's a different thing. The company that we were talking about in ADAC is CGI, which I'm not saying Myers is. I'm not. I mean, what are the odds, you know? .420 bird. That was a deep one. Alrighty. Digger, the seals need to be babies because they're easier to club? That sounds horrible. That sounds absolutely horrible. I don't want to club baby seals. Gummies for everyone. I like gummies. They don't affect me that much. I have to take them the right way for them to affect me, but I do also agree that the gummies pose a problem. Too many kids see these gummies and these candy things as candy and not marijuana. And I understand from a pothead perspective the idea of mixing munchies and weed, but from a parental perspective, this stuff is too close to kid stuff, and I don't want kids taking this shit. I'd be pissed if my daughter was like getting into my shit. I'd feel like such a worthless piece of shit if I couldn't keep my daughter away from my shit. She's a fucking child. There's no. She gets to grow up and like turn 18 or 20 before we start worrying about that. If I ever smoke weed with my daughter before she's an adult, I will hate myself. Vlad the Impaler was right. Jews are... Oh, dear Lord. Is that something he actually said? Like, did he release a book? The Transylvanian Jew. Did he release that? Did he? I would like to know if he did. I'd like to know if he did. Pab Fargo's asking Digger not to club baby seals. I don't think she's that like up and about. So I think the baby seals are safe. Yeah, give them the shovel. Who, the baby seals or the people with the clubbing desire? You know what? It's coming at me from all angles, and I have no idea where we are. Oh shit, did I do a Hooters Girls All Natural Jugs read? We'll do one quick. Our studio sponsor for this week, next week, and the week after is Hooters Girls All Natural Jugs. When it comes to a quality clay container with a high gloss lacquer, nothing's better than Hooters Girls All Natural Jugs. Each one lovingly crafted by hand. And every jug amazing to the eye with display times available upon request. That's what she said that it was. Something like that. I forget what. She doesn't showings available on request. That's what it is. I was just teasing, but you sure don't want to club an adult seal. They're vicious. Most fodder eyes. Can I take baby seals clubbing though? I feel like that's a different thing. And while different than clubbing a baby seal, taking a baby seal clubbing would probably still result in its death, if you understand what I'm saying. Like somebody's going to give it some Molly or something, and he's going to have a bad trip, and he's going to like wander into traffic. It's going to be bad. What the fuck? All right. So I'm going to restart this video here. There's apparently a dog in where? Kentucky. That got under their owner's yard. So they had to dig like 10 miles of tunnel. Or not 10 miles. They had to dig like 10 feet of tunnel to get down 3.5 feet to find this dog in this weird cave system. Watch on Instagram. Okay. Last evening, our officers responded to Featherstone Drive for a dog in need of rescue. After an hour of digging and a trip back to one of the officers' homes for additional tools, It was clear that it was a job far bigger than any two animal control officers can handle, quickly becoming a neighborhood and multi-agency rescue effort. Vita, an adventurous dachshund, found a hidden hole in her yard and went headfirst into a much larger underground cavity. Years of erosion and natural limestone and the root system of a nearby silver maple tree had created a maze-like cave beneath the yard, leaving Vita about 4 feet underground and nearly 10 feet from where she entered. It quickly became clear that rescuing Vita would take more manpower, more equipment, and more time. As always, the Lexington Fire Department answered without hesitation. Firefighters, animal control officers, and neighbors spent hours carefully digging through the heat, working inch by inch to reach Vita safely. After 5 long hours, she was finally freed, covered in dirt, frightened, but thankful and uninjured. Vita was reunited with her mom and dad, and the tail wags that followed were nonstop. Ah, cute little dachshund. Little wiener dogs. Those things are just fun. How can you hate on a wiener dog? LOL, I believe it was Vlad or Hitler. Atomic Ray, I mean, they're so similar. They're so similar. I just picture Digger throwing shovels like Spears, Sparta style. That would be funny. She's deadly with a spade shovel. She's deadly with those fuckers. 1 backhoe, 5 scoops, hot dog. I mean, I feel like a backhoe would run the risk of scooping part of the dog and not all of the dog, and possibly scaring the dog more. So I don't know how much I like the backhoe idea. I will say this, like, fucking dude, how nervous would you be living there after you find out, because this is in Kentucky. Do they have basements in Kentucky? After you find out there's like limestone caves under your fucking yard. I'd be too afraid that eventually one of those is going to open up while I'm mowing the lawn. Speaking of which, they ripped up their lawn. All for the dog. Cat would be smart enough to figure its way back out. Just saying. The Hills Have Eyes 3. Well, this wouldn't be The Hills Have Eyes. This would be The Ground Has Eyes. The ground has eyes, short little legs, and a tiny little tail, and a really long body. That's what the ground has. At night, I sit by a fire, sharpening my shovel and blade. She's just working it. She's working it like a swordsmith. She's got the head of the shovel, just putting an edge on the damn thing. So yes, congratulations to that. They rescued the dog. Hooray. The dachshund is safe. Took them a while to save that motherfucker. All right, so there we go. There. We've got this one other story, I think. Is this a video? No, it's not. What if I do that? It still doesn't. Okay. So there is a, oh, here we go. There is a Florida pizzeria owner who looks like this guy, who is doing a promotion right now to fight the python epidemic. He's doing a promotion called Pythons for Pizza. You can trade in a python for a pizza, said chum pictured with a Burmese python. The Burmese python hunters search for the invasive species during the 26th Florida Python Challenge in the Everglades on July 11th, 2026. Well, okay. But if you show up to his pizzeria, he'll take the dead pythons and he'll give you a pizza. Now, do you put the pythons on the pizza? Do you eat the pythons? I would imagine snake meat is probably kind of gamey because they're a predator species. But I don't know. I can run a little backhoe, says Mr. Q like a surgeon. Okay, so then I guess you could have got the dog by yourself. Goodbye. I'm pretty sure that Digger also needs her lawn mowed. All right, see you later, Los Federales. I will. I'll catch you later. A tunnel system under your yard. I'm in the wrong probably here, but neighbors are Mexican. You need to break the habit. You could just walk over and deliver my mail. No. It's a cave system that formed naturally from the erosion of limestone and the growth of a tree. It's just a cave system. It's not like a tunnel system made by people. Nobody made the thing. Those pythons are massive, in some cases, python pineapple with barbecue sauce. Someone say tunnels. No one said tunnels. We said naturally formed cave system. Naturally formed cave system. No one said tunnels. You're hearing what you want to hear when you hear tunnels. But yeah, those Burmese pythons are huge. But that's why I'm saying, like, that's a lot of meat, right? The guy's got snake skins. He's holding on to the skins of the bastards. He's got snake skins like crazy. But if you bring in the snake, he'll give you a pizza. I've heard of worse ways to do it. I wasn't leaving. My stupid speech to text captured my message incorrectly. At least the first words. I get you. Aren't cats... They're chicken teriyaki. Snakes or... Rattlesnake stew is a thing, says Mr. Q. Right, but I mean, it's the idea that you need the meat. Like, is it like is it a choice? Do people prefer it? I mean, people eat raccoons. I don't know. They're eating the pets. That's what we know. They are eating the pets. Who's they? I don't know, but they're eating the pets, whoever they are. All right, so we're a little over. We're gonna get going. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know if Digger will or not. We'll obviously be back Monday on the Steel Toe Show and then here as well. Our goal is already into Wednesday, so we'll see what everything else filtered in goes to and counts that down. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. It's been a pleasure. Johnny, remember the golden rule. Never pay full price for late pizza, right? And I never do. Unfortunately, now they bill you ahead of time. So the same app you order it through is, and it sounds like we're not doing pizza. It sounds like Ivy wants chicken tendies. So we're picking her favorite place for that. Maybe we'll do pizza this weekend. But yes, Saturday birthday stream with Digger. I will be hanging out with her at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Just kind of chilling, having a good time. I'll be there. I guess other people will be invited. We'll see who all shows up. She'll be doing Wheel of Torture stuff. I'll join her in some of it. And so we'll be there. I'll hopefully have a haircut along with everything else. I made the appointment. So we'll get there. Be sure to check that out this Saturday, hanging out with Digger and I on her channels. Really should have... Digger, we should square this away. You should get me the names of all your channels, because it's like Digger 1420 on one and Digger 420 on Rumble and all that stuff. So be sure, Digger 1420 on Rumble, Digger 420 on YouTube. And I don't know if she does a Twitch. Either way, we'll be there this weekend. Be sure to check that out. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. It's been a privilege and a pleasure. Thank you for hanging out with me for 3.5 hours. And take care of yourselves. See you tomorrow.
Everyone is already complaining. Hop in the chat, give us a shout. Wait till you